There we go.
Yep, let's start the show. It's already kind of delayed, but
It's late. It's a late show. It's gonna be a late night.
I'm gonna have to stay extra. Or maybe I'll just stay for an hour. It's really slow Tuesday. People were expecting big show, big things to happen. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, wait till they find out it's just a clickbait thumbnail.
Well, it's a clickbait in a way that I'm being threatened that if I play the video, if I play any of the video, they're gonna put a strike on me. So I'm just gonna talk about that, how I'm being threatened. So I can't play the video. We can take a look at the video a little bit. We can look at the video itself, what it looks like, what people say in the comments, who's on it. By the way, this is so funny. So anyways, I don't know. Osi, did you have a chance to watch this?
You know, I haven't watched
Haven't?
that. No.
Oh my God.
It's just so long. I don't. That's just not of it. I mean, I understand the kind of what happened, but I don't know the particulars.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that happened. Red Shovel was there for about an hour, defending himself, fighting bravely. I mean, Red Shovel did everything he could, and no wonder that Spencer doesn't want me to play this video. Actually, here I can show you the proof. See, use my material again, and I'm gonna report it. So I tried to reach out to Paul Thorpe and tell him like, hey man, let me play this video, and he said he's gonna report me. You saw that, OC. He doesn't want. Why wouldn't he want me to play this video? What does he have to hide here?
Well, this isn't a good look for them. I mean,
But why keep it up? They're keeping it up. Look, the video is still up. It's not like they took it down. What is their problem if I talk about this video? If this is okay video according to them, and it's a video that they decided to leave up. I understand if they buried the video, they apologized for it, and they said it's a mistake. We should have never done this. Okay, then I understand. But it's a video that they're proud of.
I don't know if they're proud of it or not. It's their only video. But the channel that they launched, which is supposed to be this new global watch community channel, we were on against them 2 nights ago. They had 31 viewers. I mean,
yeah, look,
it was
going to be a daily live stream, but he did first episode 3 hours. Then on the second episode, he had tea and tickers for an hour, and that
now there's no more shows. It's over. The channel's done.
That's how much he cared about 4P's watch community, is that he only did 2 shows. Wow. He can't even be consistent with that. But yet he expects you guys to send all super chats to him. I mean, what a guy.
You didn't earn your title of highest viewed, most watched daily live show in the watch industry by not putting in the time. I mean, it is difficult to do a live stream 7 days a week about the watch industry. It's really, and to your credit, you every night, typically at 5 p.m. Eastern, New York time, you're doing a show for 3, 4, 5 hours a night about the watch industry. And you have to have a great team of people supporting you, a great team of panelists, a great team of researchers doing stuff. And you have that. Just having, this is no offense to those guys. I'm sure they put on a fine show. It's not my type of show, but Spencer, his friend that races the cars or owns like some used car dealership, and then Danny, that's not a panel for me. That's not a panel that I find interesting.
What about Dee and Alex?
I don't know Alex. I don't care about watch servicing. I don't care about watch making. I really don't. I just don't think it's an interesting panel. So
isn't that clinical background?
It's not a surprise to me. It's not a surprise to me that the channel is already basically done. That they're not doing any more live streams.
They already quit. They just started and they already quit after 2 days. Daniel,
Tim, if you had 25 viewers, watching. I mean, you probably still would do it because you're passionate about
Still
the
would
industry,
do it.
but
I do it for the
I
passion,
know.
for the
So
love.
I wouldn't come on. Listen, I'm here for the clicks and the influence.
For the clicks. Can you guys hear me?
Daniel, yes, we can. We can
My
hear you
earpods
perfectly.
aren't working.
Welcome
I
to
don't know
the
what's
show.
going on.
You can't hear us?
I
You
can sort of hear you. I don't know what's going on here.
It's a volume knob. Take the volume knob, turn it up to 11.
It's a little bit
That's
better.
from a movie, right?
Yeah. Spinal
So
Tap.
what are you guys talking about me? You said I didn't earn my stripes? What? I missed it.
I was just talking about how Tim can rely on such an amazing panel every night, and then you jumped on.
Oh, how do you like it?
Speaking of amazing panel, look at this, Tim G.
Yeah, I'm here for Danny, and I'm waiting for OC. I'm waiting for OC to get the hell off because he's got to go to dinner. He said he wasn't going to be on, so I said, "What the hell's going on here?" Okay,
I'll leave. I'll leave as soon as I'll leave it. How about this? I'll stay on for 5 minutes.
Oh, the famous 5 minutes.
That's a famous 5 minutes. I'm here for cats. I'm not here for anyone else. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
That's
Kicking off the weekend with fantastic Fridays.
Yeah, I had the shittiest flight from Chicago to Boston this afternoon. It was so bad. I'm saying to myself, what is going on with airlines these days?
Why? What happened? Why? What happened?
Oh my God! There was like a 4-hour delay at O'Hara, and then we circled Logan for like, I don't know, like for an hour and a half, and it was a beautiful day. Oh, that's good. Decoy. We like it.
Hey, I got a bottle of Chardonnay right here.
Yeah, like
It's a Friday. Who needs a drink day?
G is trying to tell a story.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Nah, that's all right. My story's
then-
boring.
Go
My story's boring. Let's just go with let's just go with the decoy.
Yeah,
Oh,
the decoy. Yeah.
I'm celebrating the defeat. Well, or not so much defeat, but we got Cartel on the run. They're pinned against the corner.
Oh,
They're hitting the mat, right?
Yeah.
Surrendering. They're hitting the surrender mat.
One of the things that you want to do
They're too scared to let us play this video. They're scared. They're scared.
They should frankly take the video down off of all the channels. If they're trying to recruit panelists, like good old fashioned, hardworking watch enthusiasts and collectors to be on a panel to talk watches, what they did here is not a way to do it. This is scaring everybody away, which is why they probably don't have the people to actually run live streams anymore.
Well, listen,
They're
they're
done.
Scrub this from the internet. They had to apologize. They said about 100 things that are wrong.
Yeah, well, you know what's more scary than this video?
What?
Is
Daniel Katz.
Morning, I looked in the mirror and saw.
Daniel, did you watch this video? Let's be honest with me.
Good. Oh, see, good. See. No, I didn't see.
You didn't? Oh, I'll put the link for you guys.
No, I'm gonna say that what probably 90% of the audience is probably thinking right now, and that is that we haven't seen this video. We do support Red Shovel, but honestly, we don't care enough to actually watch this video.
Like 5 people beating the shit out of Red Shovel for no reason.
Someone can summarize it for me, and that's good enough. I'm not going to watch this ever, probably. And nobody here, again, I've said this before. I'm sorry to be on my soapbox.
This
Here in the United States, we don't know. I don't know who D is. I don't know who Alex is, and I know who Spencer is. Obviously, he's the owner of BQ Watches. But in the United States, we don't buy watches from them. We don't care about them. They're nobody.
Spencer is a great guy.
He's a wonderful guy. I'm sure his business is fantastic. All that good stuff. In the United States, it would be like talking about a car dealership in Brighton. You know, and how they sell cars in Brighton. I don't care. Nobody here cares. But hey, I know that it's an interesting topic that people want to tune in about and discuss. So God bless you guys. Have fun. I'll chip in from time to time, but I have nothing bad to say about. Listen,
that's kind of what Forpy said in the video. Is just leave us alone. I have nothing bad to say about you. Nothing good to say about you. Red Shovel, just leave us alone. Like as if we're in some kind of a relationship with them. There's no relationship here. You can't say leave us alone because you're the one following us. You can't be following us.
Yeah, they're the ones complaining about the shows that we do. It's like,
yeah,
we report on stuff that's going on in the watch industry. Watch news, watch reviews, watch industry, personalities on YouTube who cover watches. That's what we do. I mean, like it or not. That's what we do, and we do it every day, or you
You know,
do at least.
well, yeah.
I'm going to do a new YouTube, and I'll be reporting what's going on Penthouse Magazine these days.
Really?
Yes, that sounds very
Are they
spicy.
still
Could be.
operating,
Well, that's a
or are they using
potential idea.
AI? Right. Hey,
Maybe,
Tim G, by the way, Tim G, did you have a chance to watch this live stream, this 4Ps Watch Community live stream?
You
The
know,
supposed Watch Talk.
I haven't. It's on my dock, but I've been so effing swamped. It's out of
Oh, oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, he's in high finance. He's not going to spend 2 hours
No,
of his very valuable time.
I'll watch it on my spare time. I don't sleep that much. I mean,
Guys,
that's
I
my
watched
problem.
this twice earlier today.
Oh my God!
Telling you, this is the greatest live stream that has ever happened in the history of live streams. This was so good, OC.
can I suggest to Tim G to get a nice pillow,
Yeah.
sit Indian style in front of your bed just before bed, and
Yeah.
listen to your breath.
I will do that. I will do that.
Here's what I will do, Tim. Since you can't play the video, and I haven't discussed this with you at all,
Guys, text Spencer, text 4P. Maybe tell them to give me permission. I mean, what is this bullshit? Why are they scared? If they're correct, then this live stream should prove how I'm wrong, right? Then there should be no problem with us playing it, right?
Tell you what I mean. Let's actually lean hard into their typical accusations. They'll say, "Listen, you want to play this for the clicks and the views and the super chats." Tell you what, I'm going to lean full on into that, and I'll propose this, Tim. If you let me, I'll create a live stream on this channel that's a members only live stream. Everybody who's a member, I'm not asking people to become members. I'm saying if you are already a member, I'll create the live stream. We will play this video and comment on it, but the stream will be for members only. Not just members only in the chat. You have to be a member to actually access the stream, and we'll play the video.
We can make
there's nothing that
members only, correct? We could also just change the settings of this live stream.
You could make this stream members only at any time, correct?
Yeah, let me say something. Can I do that? How do I?
But I mean, I think you should give people a chance.
So that means
if they're watching now to become members, so they don't miss out on it, because you'll be providing full commentary over it.
Right.
So
exactly, guys, become members.
So that's if you want me to just name the time and the place, it could be tonight at 9 p.m. or tonight at 10 p.m. We'll do a special live stream broadcast of this video, members only, and everybody will get a chance to see it with our live commentary over the top of it.
Oh yeah, look at this. Members only. We could do members only, basically. You have to be members. So become members. Maybe.
Look, you know what's like? Magic happened. Like it's like the parting of the river or whatever.
You know what we can do? This is what we can do.
My earpods are working.
Oh,
just as soon as you said members.
My
earpods.
And the best part about it is Daniel Katz isn't a member, so as soon as we boot him from the panel, he won't be in the show.
Yeah,
no, he's the show. He's the show. OC, you can't say that.
So let's lean full on into the accusations that we want to play this just for super chats. I'll go one step further. I'm milking it for the memberships, Tim.
Well, look, part of the reason I can't play it is because I know, if Paul Thorpe puts a strike on me, right? If I had the money to hire the lawyer to fight, we could actually have the strike reversed, and it's Thorpe who could lose his channel. That's the reality, right? But the problem is that I don't have the money to hire the lawyers or whatever. But if somebody would vouch and said, "Hey, if Thorpe tries to sue you, I got your back, Timmy," then we'll do it. We'll do it anyway.
The thing is, he's got to hire an attorney in New York. He can't hire an attorney in London. So he's got to find someone in New York. That's like double the problem. And
he would have to try to claim that you violated some kind of his copyright on this material. And we're very clearly saying now, and we'll say this on the private stream and the members only stream, that the playing of contents of this video fall under fair use under U.S. copyright law, which means we have
fair use.
We have 100%.
Is what do
100%
they have to
approval.
hide?
Yeah, 100% approval under U.S. law to play portions of this video and provide our commentary on it. It is newsworthy, and they have zero legal basis to go to. It would actually be a false claim
It would
to
be.
YouTube if they tried to claim copyright. It would be reversed. First of all, you'd appeal it in 2 seconds. The thing is, the way the process works for people who are watching is they would say copyright this channel and this video for violating my copyright, and we would simply click a button that says appeal, and then they're fucked. They're absolutely fucked.
Yes, exactly. Because then they would have to prepare the paperwork to take us to court. Where they have to show
litigation,
documentation.
And we would win
They
that.
won't be
We
able
would
to
win that.
prove. But if I was gonna, if I was gonna do a reverse strike, I would wanna, bury the guy. Like I would want to go. I wouldn't just click OSEA, kind of revert to ask for a review on the thing. I would want to go with lawyers and everything.
See, now what he did is actually
Because there was a lot of
what he did is actually kind of clever in a way, and let me tell you why. I think this is deliberate on his part. The channel's already failed.
Yes.
Right. So he's keeping the video on his failed channel. He's removed it from his main channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that way he's going to claim that the copyright owner is the owner of this channel, the failed channel, not his main channel. So when the copyright strike is appealed and he loses a channel, he'll lose a channel where they only have a few hundred subscribers. It doesn't matter to him.
Is this why? Is this why? Is this a trap?
This is a trap.
This is a trap. Oh my God. These guys are Machiavellian. It's a setup. It's on purpose. They did this stream on two channels on purpose in order to incite me to play the video so they could put a strike, knowing fully well that if I reverse it, it's going to take down this bullshit channel that Forbes set up.
It's a channel that they've it's a channel that he's had for a while. It used to be called Paul Thorpe Live. It's a channel where he was going to do live streams. He never did any because it's hard work to do live streams.
Oh, I cannot believe it. Oh, see, you exposed it. That this is a trap. Holy shit. I can't believe it. Okay, I knew I shouldn't play it. I know a lot of people thought that Tim was going to play it anyways because
we're still going to play it. We're going to play it on the members only stream.
On the members only. Yeah, exactly. We're going to play it on the members only because that way they would have to sign up to become members. So
Guys, become members now. Even on us. Yeah, become members at the $4.99 level or whatever that lowest level is, and you'll have access to the members only live stream where we rip this video. I haven't seen it. I want to.
My God!
Now I do want to see it. Now I do want to see it and comment on it.
It's the nuttiest video on the planet. It's off the rails. These guys are out of control.
It just came to me because I was wondering, why is he broadcasting this on 2 channels?
Yeah.
And then he took it down from the main channel and then he left it on this one. And when he started live streaming on this channel, he got like 25 people watching. He's not going to continue live streaming with 25 people.
He thought that this is why this is a burner channel. That's why there's no channel today, because they thought I was gonna play that video yesterday. See, but I sat and I didn't play this video. I knew something was off, and that's why yesterday I decided to talk about the Hodinkee versus 1916 company. Yeah, and I sat on this and I thought it over. Like, what is going on? This is fishy. I didn't think
this channel is a garbage, useless. It's a throwaway channel that they had.
It's just
non-monetized channel. He doesn't care about this.
The name 4P's watch community is just like UK watch community. These guys are fucking with me. They're messing. They're trying to troll us.
I don't know who lives rent free in whose head more. Paul's in yours or yours in his.
I don't really. Look, Osea, this is just. I I don't know if I would trust to buy a watch from him now, knowing that this is the kind of stuff that they're trying to pull.
Hey, psychops, right?
Psychop. These guys should run for office, in politics. Danny, by the way, do you know what sort of kind of pocket watch that is over there on the screen? Because that guy, this is the concept, by the way, OC, of this channel coming to life. This guy jumped on the stream with the pocket watch, and he wanted to know what they're going to appraise it at.
Oh my god!
Hey, how much does this pocket watch cost?
What kind is it? Did you see
Yeah,
it?
maybe
It's not possible. The definition is too low. You can't tell from the video.
Okay.
It's
okay.
that's the problem. It was
Oh,
so-
I've got 2 pocket watches for my grandfather.
Oh,
Very nice, actually.
yeah.
Very nice. One's a Waltham.
Is
And
it stainless
one's a
steel or solid gold?
It's unfortunately that one's stainless steel, but it still runs. And then I've got a Patek those I will never sell because they're my grandfather's. And I have a Patek that was my grandfather's.
Patek Philippe pocket watch.
Yes.
Nice.
They're not worth that
Wow.
much because pocket watches aren't worth that much. I mean, they're the Waltham one. I'm lucky to get like $800 if I wanted to sell it. It's not worth selling. The other
Well,
one,
the next time they launch a live stream, make sure you pop on their panel and they can
There
do a
you go.
live appraisal.
there you go.
Maybe you
There
can
you go.
sell it.
There you go. Nah,
Alex Cody can check it for you.
yeah.
If it's
Actually,
a-
I have them laying around the farm in Tennessee if anyone wants to steal them. I don't even have them insured, I don't think. So
Alex Fody authenticity guarantee.
It's good to see Crappy Luxury in the chat. I don't
Hey,
follow
Crap.
the Thorpe stuff, but whatever Tim and OC are talking about sounds juicy. Thank you, Crappy.
Yeah, it's good to see Crappy back.
He does live streams, but he does them so late. Like I'll wake up in the morning and I'll see like he streamed from like midnight to 2 a.m. or like 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
Yeah,
He's crazy. Like and they're interesting live streams, but just that I can't. I'm
Where-
not up.
where does he live? Where do you conjecture he lives?
Crappy land.
I don't know, but don't dox him. Don't dox him.
I didn't mean it that way, but like what area? That's all.
Crappy, if you want to
Okay.
tell us approximately where you are in the United States, let
I
us
thought
know.
he was Doc's Report's neighbor. Wasn't he living like down the block from Doc's Report? That's what I heard. Oh, well,
Florida?
look at this. Speaking of legends, we got ABC, one of the
Hey,
wristwatch
ABC.
community OGs. What happened to the live show of Paul Thorpe and Oisin? Paul Thorpe and Oisin?
What does that mean? Oh, he's referring to your clickbait thumbnail, maybe.
Oh, no. No, I don't know. Oisin was live streaming earlier today. He was giving his take on this whole situation. He has never seen Spencer this way. It was quite revealing, a different Spencer than we usually get to see in normal circumstance. So really, really revealing live stream we'll see. I enjoy this really much. So
Yeah, you want to watch it for a third time?
yeah, oh yeah. There's nothing more fun than watching this live stream for the third time we'll see it. I'm serious. It is a live stream that's worth. I'm telling you, psychiatrists should download this and they could use this in college classrooms to diagnose all kinds of psychological disorders.
as a case study.
It's a case study, exactly.
Let me ask
This-
you: Have you been in touch with Red Shovel today?
Yes, I was.
And did he have any comment about this subject matter, or did he say like, "Hey, I don't want to be on the stream," or like, "Hey, Tim, don't do this," or
No,
anything?
he didn't say
No?
anything. No,
Didn't say
no,
anything?
no. I had some. No, actually, not really. I did. I forgot what I talked to him about. Just generally some stuff. Let me see. He
Guys,
texted.
while Tim's doing that, please upvote the live stream. Hit the like button. Let's get to listen with over 250 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes immediately. Just do it.
Oh, he sent me a screenshot where somebody commented on this live stream saying that imagine here actually it's
Well,
a
don't reveal
comment.
who said it. Oh, it's a public
Oh,
comment.
it's a public comment.
Okay.
Here, this one right here. Whoa. Anyways, RJ in the comment says, imagine a defendant in a courtroom asking why he's being sentenced, and the judge says, if you don't know, then you don't need to know. and and 4P responds, 18 months of evidence available on Tim's channel. Which if you can be bothered or maybe mention the bullying of tickers. What? The bullying of tickers? Tickers called me an anti-veteran. What bullying? The guy is a small bully.
The one thing that I did see, the one short clip that I saw about this exchange was, I think Red was asking like, "Hey, what did I do? What did Tim do? I mean,
Yeah.
you claim that there's so much evidence that I don't know that you shouldn't be allowed to associate with me because Tim has said these awful things. What are the things that Tim has said?" And Paul never really said anything that you did negatively against him. I think what he said was, well, the way they attacked Roman, a family man, and made up lies about him. It's like, wait a minute. We never attacked. We've talked about what Luxury Bazaar has done. We've thought Luxury Bazaar is the one that made a video with a fake AD salesperson.
OC. The fact that Roman has children and wife doesn't excuse his shady behavior. I mean, guess what? Even killers have children and wife and family members, right? Like, awful people have all those things as well. So just because Roman has those things doesn't mean
even I do. Yeah.
Even there you go. Even OC doesn't excuse the bullshit that he's doing with the bullshit that he pulled with Timepiece Gentleman, right? Roman never took responsibility for all the wrong things that he has done.
Yeah. It wasn't us who said, it was his own head of marketing that came on the video and said, we propped him up, we propped up TPG, we gave him plenty of business, we told our customers and our viewers that he was a legitimate dealer, and Roman trusts him. We didn't make that up. We didn't put those words in his mouth.
They said those things themselves.
And so, like, for Paul to say, like, the reason why Red, we don't want you around us, is because Tim said things about Roman. It wasn't even things about Paul. I don't know why he has to defend Roman. Roman is wholly capable of defending himself. All the things that we brought up, that how he backed Stefano.
Yeah, why does Paul Thorpe has this blind loyalty to Roman? Think about it. It's literally blind loyalty, where Paul only sees good things about Roman, but does not see any negatives.
Right.
Like, how is this possible? Like, why does he have blinders on for Roman?
And so you covered those topics. Red is a friend of yours and occasionally is a panelist. Red. I don't know what Red's opinion on Roman Sharp is or Luxury Bazaar. Maybe he likes them or doesn't. Maybe he buys stuff from them or doesn't. But why drag Red into this?
Michael W. Hamburg, thank you so much for the €2.49. Jordan Peterson should join to watch it. Hey, this is every psychiatrist's dream. I highly recommend, guys, you clip this video and send it to your psychiatrist friend and ask them to dissect it. The amount of gaslighting that happens in this live stream, it's OC. I have never seen someone get gaslighted to their face in slow motion. Man, it's truly, this is a live stream for the ages. It's for the books.
These guys they're not really good with media, unfortunately. I mean, Paul's been on YouTube for many years. He's a good YouTuber and all, but the rest of the guys like Spencer, he's not a natural PR person. He's a nice guy, runs a great business, blah blah blah, but he's just not natural on camera. So when he got upset or triggered or whatever, he said a lot of things that he probably shouldn't have said. That an esteemed businessman shouldn't say. Things that were ungentlemanly about a customer, and is about someone who's important, an important enthusiast in the UK.
Jersey guy, thank you so much for being member for 14 months. Tim exposed their bullshit that they talk. Yeah. See, they want to cover it up. They really want to cover this video up. They threatened me not to play it. All right,
We're
and
playing it.
think about it. Think about it. Why would they leave it up? Right? They left it up on this backup YouTube channel that they know that they could risk losing.
Yeah.
Like it's
already a defunct channel.
It's a defunct channel. They're not even, they did one live stream and they're not doing a second, they did a second one and that's it. It's over. So they built this thing just for the sole purposes, just to mess with me. This is Machiavellian kind of tactics, OC.
Yeah, to try and trap you into playing the video and incurring legal fees.
They know exactly. They know that right now I'm struggling financially. This month has been especially brutal. I've been set back.
Yeah, I haven't won the lottery yet.
Exactly. Daniel is taking really awful long to win the lotto. Daniel, I'm relying on your winning the lottery. Come on.
Yes sir.
Hurry up.
I'm working on it.
Shout out to the talented and beautiful Michaela Deschantillon in the chat.
Michaela says, I heard OC is a killer. He's a killer in bed. MD Chaz.
Daniel Katz would know.
Only Timmy would know that. So
Timmy knows. We're riding bikes here.
We're riding bicycles here, guys. I mean, it's just.
That's the thing about the show is we can make jokes like that and you have to be 100% comfortable in your own skin. You have to be able to take shots, and this is my only criticism of some of the people who unfairly attacked Red Shovel, is that you have to have thin skin with you on social media and YouTube. The things that have been said about you, Tim, the things that have been said about about me, not to mention the things that have been said about Daniel Katz. The worst, the most despicable, the most disgusting lies and character assassination on the hate streams, on Reddit. The most disgusting.
They dragged Daniel Katz through dirt.
They doxed him. They dragged him through the mud. But here he is standing tall.
I'm sitting tall. Sitting tall
on that uncomfortable chair where he's
uncomfortable chair.
Back hurts. So listen, we're here so we can crack jokes, we have fun with each other, we're comfortable with ourselves. This is half comedy, half edutainment.
Oh, see it.
But they have to learn that if they're gonna focus on the trolls in the chat and the haters and the comments and the trolls on Reddit, then it's gonna consume them. And that's going to be their downfall.
You see, there's a moment in this live stream where Spencer is almost crying. He really doesn't like that bezel story. I tell you,
a bezel. I mean,
tell you what, man, he's obsessed with that bezel. He keeps saying how he doesn't care about the bezel, how he's gonna, but man, he goes to sleep every night thinking about that bezel. He should just do right by Oshin. Apologize to Oshin for the bezel fuck up. Should just pay for the shipping fees and just be done with it and leave. Just give up on that. That's not a hill you want to die on, Spencer. Why does he want to die on this hill? Why does he want to die? Why does he want to ruin his business over a bezel? Do you ever heard of something like this? A guy losing business over a bezel? That would have been the dumbest thing to have ever happened on the planet.
Yeah, they don't lose any business from the United States because they have no business from the United States, which is why I always, say that it's really not that big of a deal. So
look, all that Spencer needs to do about this bezel is send $950 to Oshin for the shipping, That's how much Oshin paid.
This is a shake. This is a shakedown. Is this what
No,
it is?
it's
It's like,
not.
oh,
No,
Tim
no, no.
orchestrated a
What I'm
shakedown
saying-
for $900.
No, I think this is because I was just talking to Oshin, and Oshin is really upset about that he had to pay for the shipping for the bezel fuck up. He's like, why? It wasn't his fault, right? So Oshin feels he feels Spencer should cover the shipping because that's what he said in the advertisement and apologize because that was their fault.
Listen,
And
maybe
then
you
the
should-
bezel could be and then we never have to talk about the bezel ever again.
I don't have to ever talk about
It's
it, which
crazy.
is
It is
fantastic.
crazy. It's this bezel, man. It is. Hey, by the way, did you see the bezel? Look at it. Look at the bezel. Look, you see how it's so close up against the glass. You see the reflections. It looks so wrong. Doesn't this day just look wrong?
Yeah, there's something wrong with that.
See it? Because that bezel is effed up. It's not even like straight. They say it's been recut, but it's all crooked. Each peak is different height.
No,
It
it
just
looks
goes
like
to show you how
like they
difficult it is
used.
to create this
It looks
bezel
like
that
they
Rolex
used.
makes.
It looks like they used some pliers to push it back out or something.
Yeah, right? It's messed up. It's really messed up. The bezel. Oh, look at this. S bezel. S bezel.
Espezzle, $2 super chat. At least we have Opus in Time on our side. Hey, unbelievable but true.
Unbelievable.
Opus in Time is, remember, I put him on my list of up and coming YouTubers in 2022, long before he hit it big. And now he's kind of a sensation. I can't watch every video that he does. He does a lot of videos about us, by the way.
Oh yeah.
But so do the hate streams. So everybody covers what happens here because this is the only daily live show that covers the watch business.
It just covers the most important news. See, like this bezel thing, right? It seems insignificant, but it is
Yes,
such
it
a
does.
telling
You know what? You know
story.
why it seems so insignificant?
Yeah. Why do you think it seems so insignificant? Because I tell you what, I think this
Because it
story
is.
is revealing. It's a small story that says everything you need to know about the gray market. Okay? The gray market on YouTube, they promise you the world. They promise to wine and dine. They promise to give you juice and shower. They promise you the world. But in reality, when stuff goes wrong,
I think people know
they're
that when
nowhere to be found.
you're buying a used Datejust, chances are it's been polished. They may have had to do some laser welding. The bezel may not be the original bezel. The dial, they probably swapped it out for a counterfeit dial. Who knows what the movement is inside. I don't trust. When I buy a watch from a secondary dealer, the first thing I do, and I've done this a couple of times. I bought a King Midas, a vintage piece, and I bought a 5100 Texan vintage piece. One I bought from Hong Kong and one I bought from London. The first thing you do is I go to Rolex Service Center and I have them fully authenticate the watch. If it's not 100% perfect, it gets returned. So like that's a risk whenever you buy anything from a non-trusted source. What's a trusted source? In my book, an authorized dealer, Rolex CPO dealer, and that's where my list ends for
But
pieces
OC,
that like
when
this.
the website says that we authenticate the watch, we have like a 21-point inspection on every watch that goes through our facility. You would think that they would be very easily able to catch something like a dodgy bezel. Like this, you can see the clear difference. Roommate, by the way, do you see the difference between these two bezels? The one on the left and on the green. Even the roommate sees the difference. You see, and she's no expert. Roommate, are you expert in wristwatches? No. She's not an expert. There you go. She says there's a significant difference. This wouldn't even pass the roommate inspection. How the heck did this pass a 21-point inspection at the dealership?
Yeah.
Good
I'll-
evening, Moshit. Daniel
Hey.
Cat.
Hey,
Hey, roommate, what's up?
Just don't talk about anything.
Well, no, it's
And
telling the story.
roommate is absolutely
Just
right.
talk about just watch it. Whoever you watch it. Just
Look at it.
don't talk about the second market anything. Oh my god, it's driving me crazy. Really
Even
driving me
even
crazy.
roommate's sick of the subject.
I'm dying. Like he
Yeah.
Tim, you can't have it, but
Roommate. Red Shovel was threatened. They threatened Red Shovel.
they're
Why
gonna
would they do
threatening you too. So
threatening is illegal. They can't do that. They can't go around threatening people. It's not right.
it's okay. I'm threatening you
If they
too.
threaten
just
me,
listen.
then they're gonna threaten everybody. We can't let them threaten everyone.
Listen and don't argue with the people. Don't make a trouble. Just step back and shut your mouth.
No.
Oh man, she's the
roommate
best.
in a way is correct, because what you are doing now, Tim,
Mhm.
is in a way, just listen to this for a second. Just think about it. Think about it. In a
Okay.
way, you're falling right into their trap once again. Because what they want to do is, what their argument is Red, you're friends with Tim. We don't want to associate with anybody who's friends with Tim,
Yeah.
because Tim unfairly attacks Spencer's business. Now,
Unfairly?
right. So now here you are once again for the 50th time talking about a bezel that nobody fucking cares about, Tim. And so hold on. Wait, let me just finish. So for the last time, I fucking beg you, don't ever talk about this fucking stupid bezel again, because their argument gets more credible every
but they
time.
still haven't
Every time you
resolved it.
mention it.
This is the
Every
thing,
time you
OC.
mention it,
This is
it
a
becomes-
story that hasn't ended yet. That's the problem. It's not
It
me,
ended.
OC.
It's
OC.
over.
OC. It's not me. That's not how it
Oh,
works
it's you.
in the
It's
real
you.
world, OC.
It's you.
This is like an open wound. This
not.
bezel is like an open wound that will never
only
heal.
because you.
That's what this is. As long as this dodgy bezel hasn't been
and as long as you keep bringing
apologized
it up,
for
as
and
long
fixed,
as
it's
long as you keep
always
bringing up
going
a $70 bezel, they're
Well,
going to be like, they're going to say, listen, my business is being hurt because of a $70 bezel.
But what
And
exactly?
it gets mentioned every
what
day
is it?
on the stupid
What
show.
is it that makes them incapable of getting this resolved? They see that their customers.
It's resolved. What do you mean it's not resolved?
It hasn't been resolved.
This was like
because
2
we're
years
still
ago.
Unhappy.
This is 2 years ago. It's enough
O'Shea is
already.
still unhappy about it. He doesn't like the outcome.
That's his
Spencer
fucking
never
problem.
apologized.
That's his fucking problem.
O'Shea, let me ask you this: if you were a business that sold someone a dodgy bezel and then fixed it, right? Would have you apologized?
So you're admitting that they actually took the watch back, fixed the issue, and gave it back to him.
They didn't pay for the shipping,
Oh,
which they
fuck,
should
for
have,
fuck's sake, Tim.
and they didn't apologize. That's
Okay,
not.
Tim,
This is not. O'Shea,
listen to me. Listen to me carefully. Every time you talk about this, you are playing into their hands. Okay?
No. Answer the question. Don't be afraid of the question. Answer the question. If it was your business, would have you apologized for the mishap, the f up? But why is this?
So that's why you're talking about this, because Sheen,
that's not why
because they didn't give a Sheen an apology.
No, that's not. No, but I'm just asking.
Come on, Tim. Enough.
Why wouldn't they apologize? That's just weird. I find it to be weird.
Enough is enough.
Okay.
Enough is enough. Really, really is enough is enough.
It's ridiculous, right? It's so preposterous. It's over just a stupid apology. Red Shovel, member for 35 months. Thank you so much, Red Shovel. Thanks everyone for support. I'm out for tonight for a family dinner.
Darn it. I wasn't invited.
Oh
well, that's okay, Red.
That stream demonstrated how calculated some are. One person in particular I never want to speak to or of again. Whoa. I wonder who Red Shovel is referring to.
I have no idea.
Tim, excuse the interruption.
Yes.
I was not thinking.
Okay.
I interrupted you. Excuse me. You were reading that.
No, I didn't interrupt anything. I wasn't saying
Okay.
anything.
I apologize for over apologizing. I just want to say that up front.
It's all cool.
Okay.
CMC, £2 super chat. Right, Timbo. Enough bezel talk for 5 sec. I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. Like,
I mean, there's a legitimate issue where they made ad hominem attacks against Red Shovel, which is a legitimate issue, but instead you're covering the bezel. So
no, but because there's a lot of people who are confused about the
Red
bezel.
Shovel doesn't care about the bezel either.
Okay, this was I know, but those attacks, they're preventing me from playing the live stream. They're afraid. This is why they created the second
We're going to
stream.
play the live stream. We're going to play the live stream.
Can't play it yet. We're gonna play it on the members only, and we're gonna dissect it all. They're trying to strike down my channel. This is why it's a trap, right? That's why they created a second channel. They left it up here. They left it up as a bait for me to take it, so that they could potentially. It's not guaranteed that it's gonna, right? Because if we do it within the fair use, kind of under fair use rules. However, you never know, right? Because it's all algorithm based, anyways. They could take down my channel for a couple of days, and then I just don't want any trouble, right? So
it's funny. That's a funny statement,
right? It's messed up, right? There.
I don't want any trouble.
I don't want any trouble. Exactly. I'm not.
Listen, I saw the note from Machine in the chat. He said that the bezel. Well, Rolex quoted him $4,000 to.
Yes.
That's very expensive for just a steel bezel. Is that steel?
No, it's white gold. Okay.
No, yeah. So I'm glad BQ Watches took it back and got him a real bezel and put the real authentic bezel on there.
And they gave him a free box, but they didn't pay for the shipping. He had to pay for the shipping.
Oh my god.
But think about it. Like,
should we fundraise to get Oshin his shipping money back?
Well, I'm just asking you, how would you have handled it if it was your client who you sold a watch with a dodgy bezel? What have you done? What would you have done as a business owner? Would have you paid for shipping and replaced the bezel, or would you have said, okay, you pay for the shipping, I'll replace the bezel? And would
I'm done discussing the bezel.
Well, the bezel. Okay,
what about Daniel? That bezel needs to be replaced. That would bother the hell out of me.
I know, right? Look at it; it's dodgy as hell.
Yeah, I would go to Rolex. I would just go to Rolex and tell them to give me a new damn bezel.
Oshin made an entire video. He made this beautiful video. He went to Bologna, and the entire time he was wearing a watch with the fake bezel.
Didn't he inspect the watch before he bought it?
The video, see? I know. Do you understand? Oh shit! This is like a knife in Oshin's heart. He put the effort he put into, like, this video could be a report. Like, I don't want to promote anything, but like, because it's a fake bezel, there could be some pranksters. You know, there's psychos online. They could say, hey, this promotes fake watches, right? Look what happened to Eddie. Remember that?
It's a Chinese made bezel.
Exactly. It's a dodgy bullshit. Look what happened to Eddie's watches. Eddie's watches would like to inform.
All right, I'm done talking about the bezel. You guys have a great night.
A counterfeit. Okay. I don't see it. See this one. See.
Well, yeah, he had dinner. He said he wasn't going to pop on anyway. So keep on talking about the bezel. Screw it.
I mean, right? It's when you explain this bezel story.
That would bother me.
And how intriguing it is, and how complex and just weird the entire situation surrounding it is.
It's a beautiful watch.
Story.
That would wreck my whole stinking year. That bezel.
Think how Oshin feels. He put so much love into the video, and now he's feeling like this is a fake watch.
He's got a fake bezel not made in Switzerland. Okay.
That's
awful. What that bezel. That's what that bezel. It's an aftermarket bezel. Okay.
Whoa! Huge shout out to PG for gifting 20 Timright memberships. Thank you so much, PG. Right on. Oh, PG, if you're available, hop on the stream. PG got some new watches. I would love it if he jumped on the stream and showed us the new stuff. I'm sure you guys will love it. It's weird new stuff. It's not your standard watches. So PG, if you're available, hop on the stream. Would love to do the unboxing.
So Sheen's
Yeah.
going around. Sheen's going around Florence with this thing on his wrist with a phony bezel.
Yeah, he was walking around. Think about this. He was walking around for an entire year with this watch, with the shoddy fake. He took pictures with it. Like Oshin is walking around. Like there's images of Oshin wearing this watch,
If this is an
and he didn't
aftermarket,
even know.
if this is an aftermarket bezel, is the movement aftermarket too?
No, it's just the bezel.
How do you know?
Because you could tell how it operates, and somebody opened the case back, so
Okay, all right.
they looked at the movement. The movement is fine, but the bezel was effed.
Good looking. It's a good looking watch. I like the blue.
Yeah, no, it's a great looking. Buckley has something very similar.
I know if he still has it, but yeah.
No. Oh, look at this. Daniel has something very
Daniel's
similar.
got
right
something.
there. Look at
That's Daniel's got a nice. That's really nice.
But he's got a
Yeah.
smooth
You're
steel.
basic, you know. But it's nice.
No,
I mean,
that's
it looks
good.
like it.
Purist is good.
Michaela de Chatillon says dishonesty is always a big deal when you're buying and selling watches. So that's what I understand. Why not apologize? It just feels like apology should come standard when you screwed up your customer's order, right? If you sold them a watch with the wrong bezel, it just feels like something you would, right, as a business owner, you would apologize for. It just
Yeah.
makes sense. But maybe that's not what gentlemen do. Maybe like according to 4P, real men never apologize. Oh, speaking of real men, yo, Oshin.
Oh my goodness.
Now that's the segue I
Really is.
like.
That's what we're waiting for.
That's the
Oh my.
segue I like.
Oh my.
Hey, Oshin, let me ask you a question. Do real
Yes.
men, like, if they make mistakes, do they admit to
Wear
their
plaid.
mistakes?
Yes, they wear plaid. Real men.
I wear
plaid. Sorry, that's
I wear
no
plaid.
reference.
So it's all good.
Like John
It's over.
Candy. Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Steve Martin.
So Shane, you've got this aftermarket bezel. Is that what's going on right now?
It was a long time ago, but it was. Hey, listen. A bezel is a bezel, okay? But first of all, it's white gold. Let me just tell you why the bezel is important.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see in the movies when they open the trunk of a car and there's a shitload of bags of what looks like cocaine?
Yeah.
And they take out a switch knife out of their pocket, like and they cut the bag, one of the bags, a random bag, and they take that little bit and they rub it in their teeth. I never understood how that works. And the cops, they rub it in their teeth to see if it's real. Now that's just a tiny little bit of everything they're seeing in the trunk of the car. But they took it at random and it shows up as real. And then they arrest the guy. So this may be just a bezel, but what it shows to me is a general practice of cutting corners.
Huh. No pun intended.
No pun, actually intended. They cut the corners.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they did. It was really.
You know how
But if you're gonna cut the corner of a watch, I would never do it on the bezel.
Oh, Shane.
I know. I'm right there with you, brother.
But
like
you know, guys, how in the old days, how some people would cut the edges of coins because what they would do, because
Exactly.
coins would be made of gold, and
Yes.
they would just chip away a couple of
so they would make a coin edge. We have it in watches. We have coin
Yeah.
edges on Seikos and stuff. So that's the way, because they would shave away little shavings and then create a new coin. Now listen. Yes, a bezel, one bezel by itself. What is that? But it's an indicator of how these corners are cut. Again, with the
Look
and
look how much
it's
meat was taken
so
off.
the
this-
one on the left is a genuine bezel.
Yes.
That's white gold. When you advertise these watches, that's the Datejust in white gold. There's no
At
such thing
least
as a Datejust.
$2,000 out of
Yeah,
$4,000 was taken off that bezel. Oh shit.
easily, if that's what it is, if it's recut.
Yeah.
Now, okay, it's a recut bezel. And if you're told it's a recut bezel, okay, and the price is lower, fine. Or if you're told that there was a heavy damage to the bezel and you had to redo it or whatever, okay. But when it's just smoothed over like that, all I can think of is how many other corners were cut.
Oh shit.
Now,
When they
somebody
told
just
you-
mentioned there that maybe was the movement real. I'll never know. And here's the brilliant thing. These things expose, it's amazing. You pull up a pot or you go into a basement and you grab a fucking old trunk and you pick it up and you see a shitload of spiders and cockroaches running away. They were all hiding under it. Sometimes you get things that expose the way that people are. And that's been my past year and a half in the watch world. People exposing who they really are because of small indiscrepancies. That's what's been happening. I never knew if the movement was fully real. Why? Because I sent it to Alex. I had the watch sent from Spencer's place to Alex first. Then I had it shipped to my guy in London and then shipped back to me. I paid for 4 shipments in total. Okay, 900 euros. And that's because I broke the rules. If I had stuck with the rules for the Dogana, the customs here in Israel, I would have paid thousands. Are you kidding me? On a watch like that, it would have been thousands. I had to break the law. There, I'm admitting I broke the law right here on the channel live. And Alex didn't open the watch. He just looked at it and he said, I'm satisfied. And then he tried to smooth over the whole thing. Oh, well, Spencer took care of you and he sent you a free box. Oh, Shane, you got a free box. I'm like, a $900 box? No, thank you. Or 900 euros, $1,000. That's not free, my friend. And in the meantime, I'm walking around with a fucking weird ass. You know the guy in Bologna in the watch store? He saw it from a distance. This guy has a store there right in the center of Bologna, near the crazy weird towers there, the 2 tall towers in Bologna. If you want to Google it, it's very famous. And I was in there looking around and we got talking and he saw the watch on my wrist and he had a double take. This guy's been selling watches for years. He took a double take. He was like, do you mind if I take a look at that watch? And I took it off my wrist. And he looked at it. And then he took out his loop and he goes, no, this watch there's something wrong. And I said, nah, that's not possible. It was fucking embarrassing. Okay, so what we have here, if the watch was completely fake, would OC be content with the complaint? If the watch was complete, I bought a $50,000 watch.
The bezel alone would bother the hell out of me.
Right, because it's the gold on the watch. It's the most expensive part.
I just think it's not as described.
You're looking at it constantly. I mean, that's the watch, for Christ's sake.
Now, I'm a fucking idiot for not noticing. That will never go unnoticed again.
Well, you trusted them. You trusted.
I completely
trusted.
trusted
Do the verification.
Right. So that's what I'm talking about. Who knows? You know, how many gray market dealers say, yes, it's been recently serviced when it hasn't? How many people say, yes, it's the original hands and dial when it wasn't? You guys had Jose Periscope, the Periscope guy on. He's nitpicking at details. If OC was sold a fucking $50,000 watch and it had replaced hands, you bet your bottom fucking dollar he'd be on here complaining about it.
Yeah, OC would be the first person.
He'd be the first.
If he was told that he's bought
the
the watches with original hands,
Right.
then
And
yeah,
it
he would be
wasn't.
pissed off.
Oh my God, he'd be up in arms. But
he'd be a little bitch boy on this.
Right. So now OC is just OC.
Right.
Alex is the professional, right? And he's apparently now checking watches on behalf of Paul Thorpe. By the way, he proposed that business opportunity to me a long time ago as well. Why don't you sell watches and send them through me to be inspected? Alex never opened the watch. I asked him. I have it all fucking documented on WhatsApp. I'm like, don't you want to open the watch? He goes, I'm satisfied. And ever since then, he's tried to smooth over the thing. He's like, yeah, but O'Sheen, just let it go because he took care of it. You know, it's fine.
How poetic. They tried to smooth over
Smooth
a
over.
bezel.
Why? Because Alex got the tap on the shoulder from D, who's in bed with Spencer. Don't fucking let that shit get out. Smooth over it. Make everybody move on. Now, a bezel is only a bezel. It's not a fully fake watch. There's nothing. It's not stolen or anything. It would be a bigger story, but it's an indicator that these gray market guys will cut corners left, right,
They're
and
a
center.
little bit reckless. Like nobody is accusing them.
Usually they get rid of a link.
Hold on,
Right,
hold on.
a link can
Hold
disappear.
on.
Yeah.
Nobody, just to be clear, nobody is accusing BQ or any other business of doing anything wrong. We're just saying that O'Sheen wasn't treated right. After that he was promised that if something would go wrong with
he took the
product,
watch back. I had to send photos. I had to send photos. I had to send all the info.
but
There
he
was
made it also.
there was a little bit of
extremely
there was a
he-
little bit of deliberation. The photo that you just showed of the two watches side by side, I
Uh-huh.
sent to Spencer, and Spencer said, "I don't see anything here. This photo is far too dark." I was like, "Zoom in, Spencer. It's indisputable." Then I took it to Rolex, and they took it. Now Rolex took a very benign, stay out of it kind of position. They came back with a quote for a replacement bezel. They didn't say this watch is not kosher. They don't take that.
Why would they even argue with you, O'Sheen? As
And
soon
they said,
as
and
you
they said,
called Spencer, Spencer should have been like, "Yes,
Right.
O'Sheen, done, O'Sheen." If there's
now
some
in the end, Spencer took it, replaced it, and said, "Your watch is ready. Replace the bezel. Let me know where to ship it." Instead of giving my address, I gave Alex's address. Okay. Because at the time I completely trusted Alex. I didn't realize he was in bed with these guys. But I was like, can you check it and make sure? That was a scary thing too. He never opened it. He didn't say, Alex, with the scrutinous eye that he has, didn't say, okay, this bezel was definitely replaced, or I saw the photos, I understand what she was saying. Let me go in and find out, was anything else tampered with? Are these hands original? Are these hands replaced? Blah blah blah. He didn't do any of that. He just kind of took a look at it and went, okay, I'm happy. Now I know why. Because the guy is actually controlled by the people he's working for, which is a terrible shame, because the guy should hold on to, or try to hold on to, his reputation. Alex Foti, perpetual time. He should completely not do that kind of stuff, especially with a character like me, who he knows has already been slighted by this dude, by Spencer in the past. You're dealing with a fucking nitroglycerine here. You're dealing with a guy who just got fucked over, like on a high hat from these guys, and hasn't spoken to them in a long time, and it winds up that the fucking watch is not kosher. That's nuclear. Don't fuck with that. But instead, I paid for everything. It went through Alex. Who knows if I sold that watch on, because I went back to Rolex and I said, look, they replaced it. And I looked at my guy who's been working with Rolex for 25 years here, and I said, what do you think? And he goes, I think you should sell the watch on, because who fucking knows what else is going on with that fucking watch. That's what he said. So, and that's what I did. Maybe that was remiss on my part to sell it on to some unbeknownst, like maybe someone in
but
the
that's
years.
what the industry makes you do. It's they sell you a dodgy watch, and then they guilt you into it. Like they won't take it back. They make it very, very tough.
Oh yeah,
Make
the
you feel
attitude,
really
the
guilty
attitude, by the
about
way, yeah, the
everything.
attitude by Spencer and by Alex afterwards was, at
Like
least
they're the victims, right?
took it back after a year. He took it back.
Wow,
They were doing you a favor, O'Sheen.
Yeah.
I should have made a video going, I was sold a fake fucking watch. Boom.
Well, I don't know if you could say that it was a fake watch, because there's no
Okay.
proof, right?
What do you mean fake?
Well, it's not the
Isn't
watch.
a fake
is not
part?
fake. You can't say it's a fake watch, because the bezel definitely something dodgy, but the whole watch itself, can't really
It's
say.
enough. It's enough to
You don't
wreck.
get
It's
that.
almost like when you when
What
you
about
go
a
to
Frankenwatch?
it's almost like you go to a restaurant and one of the courses is not good.
I
Okay,
would say with a
it
dot,
screws
you
up
bet.
the whole. It screws
Or
up
with
Listen,
the whole
but
dinner.
not
hold on.
authentic.
What about the guys who bought the Speedmaster for $3 million that Jose Periscope uncovered? That was
Yeah,
not fake.
that was a Frankenstein. That was
That was a
planned. That was like
Frankenstein. That was a
uh,
Frankenstein. That was real
that
parts
was a
from real
conspiracy too.
Speedmasters, and it was a Frankenwatch. What
Yeah,
I
there was a
got was a
conspiracy.
Frankenwatch. It's not as detrimental and as heavy as the $3 million auction of Sotheby's, but it's still an indication. So while the story perhaps doesn't reverberate as much through the bones of certain people, I think it's a big indicator. In the same way as the cop opens the trunk, takes his penknife, opens one of the bags and puts the fucking cocaine in his teeth, and he knows from that all the other bags probably
Oh
contain
yeah, oh yeah.
cocaine. He does.
That's why we should
It's a sample of a bigger thing. These are
exactly.
corners being cut, and they probably happen all over the place. So
Shane,
if one were inclined, could imagine that this kind of shit happens all the fucking time. Replaced
that's why.
hands, replace movement, replace bezel, cut bezel. How many guys have a cut bezel like that now? I'm the first guy to fucking expose it. But how many guys out there sitting out there who might be watching your show are taking a fucking loop to their bezel right now just to check? That's what it comes down to. It's not earth shattering, but it is something to be noted. And in the end, it was not heavily disputed. He didn't come back saying, no, the bezel is fine. I refuse to replace it. He replaced it and sent it back to me. That's admitting fault.
Well,
So there
did
was
he
something wrong with the
apologize?
fuck. No, I never got a sorry.
Why wouldn't
you
he
kidding me?
apologize?
Get a sorry out of that, dude. These guys never say sorry.
Well, why? What is
Paul
the?
doesn't know how to say sorry. Paul's never said fucking sorry in his fucking life. These
Why
guys
can't
don't
they
know the word.
apologize when they're wrong?
They can't. They absolutely will never do that because it'll hurt their wallet. That's the most important thing to them.
How
Anyway.
could it hurt their wallet? Isn't this great advertisement for other customers if they see, hey, this is the gray market dealer that you know what when
They could have
it.
they could have made lemonade out of lemons. Yes,
Yeah,
and they could have done that in many other ways, by the way. But they never do. It's just not part of their thing. They're part of it's quick money. They're after quick money all the time. They're not thinking about a year down the road, 2 years down the road. We're 2 years down the road and we're still talking about the bezel. How do you fucking talk about it better? How do you say, listen, I fucked up here. This bezel is fucked up. I'm going to send you a whole new watch.
yeah.
Or pick a watch. Go on my website, Oshin, who I've completely slighted, and you're completely my enemy. And now you have me by the fucking testicles. Pick any fucking watch you want, and I'll send you a chocolate cake and a bottle of wine. But no,
You know,
it was just like
apparently-
pick up the watch, send me a label, and I'll pick. I'll send it out, and it's on you. And I'm supposed to feel thankful for a fucking free box. I can get a box for $150 on eBay.
Shane, a little birdie told me that Spencer has a box of cigars that he has sitting at his house that he bought for you, but he never sent because you guys fell out. So he never sent it to you, but he still has the box of cigars at home.
That's crazy.
Should he send it to you as an apology and then we can move on from this bezel story? What do you think? What if Spencer sent you a box of those cigars that he already bought for you, but he just has them sitting around? Would that be enough of an apology?
Spencer has a lot of gestures. Spencer
Yeah.
sent me in his family they make wine. Like somebody in his extended family they make wine, and he sent me like 6 bottles of their wine. This is way, way, way before any of this shit. Okay, this is when we were just getting to know one another. The wine was okay. It's not great wine, but it's okay. It's a small family project or whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
And Spencer picks up the bill at a restaurant. He's known to do that too.
Yes.
But
it took me too many meals.
But it's real movements that make a difference. Like Spencer was supposed to, when I was in difficulty and the entire watch world thought I was a fucking maniac criminal, and I had 2,000 people watching me live because they wanted to hear about the fucking Gruen watch and the fucking Seiko mods and so on. I had testimonials to come on and help me with my reputation. 2 of them came on, my friend from Turkey and Fine Watch Club. They both came on, Sam and my friend. Spencer was supposed to be the third, and Spencer was supposed to come on and set the record straight, saying, "We're doing business. It's fine. Everybody calm down. Oisin's taking care of the AP. It's all paid for. We're good." Actually, I actually owe him a few bucks myself now because we figured it out, and now actually, he sent me a dates no date sub. He owed me 8,200. He sent me this. I gave him 10,000 for it. Now I have to give him 1,800 bucks or whatever. And to set the record straight, I'm still getting messages to this day, not today, but recently. When are you going to pay Spencer for the AP? Because
So
what happened to Spencer that day? He dumped me. He dumped me. He never came on. I did that show by myself sitting in the kitchen. I just moved into this apartment. I was sitting in the kitchen. You saw me and Blondie in there when she came over. Right. I was in the kitchen on damage control. The guy who was supposed to come on and say, listen, Oisin's all right. We're working it out. He's had a few troubles, but I'm getting paid. The AP is all taken care of. It never happened. And I've gotten 2 million messages ever since then. When are you going to pay Spencer for the AP? And every time I get one, I write it down.
I think they're
because
really
I'm not going to
pissed at
fucking
you.
forget that, because there are people still out there when I wear that AP. I have a feeling of guilt when I wear it because people think that I never paid for it, and it was fucking fully paid for, and he made his profit on it. Okay,
I think Spencer is angry.
now Spencer's pissed
that
off.
watch really cheap, and it went up really a lot, and you made money.
I'm sure he was pissed
He's
off.
pissed off that you made money on it because he wants.
I didn't make any money on it. It's still mine. I never sold it.
I know.
But if I sold it today, I'd make a loss. I'd lose 3,000-4,000.
He feels like you made a lot of money on it. Like he gave you such a great
because that's all he can fucking think about is fucking money. Well, Spencer can go fuck himself with his fucking obsession with money. And now here we are, all this time later, and we're still all talking about the fucking bezel. We're still all talking about this stuff, and it's not going to fucking go away. And I hope he has fucking nightmares about bezels when he goes to sleep.
I don't understand why he wouldn't just want to move on from the bezel, just get it resolved.
Greed. It's simple.
It's so cheap, but like, why not? Why it's he could have made hundreds of thousands off of you.
Oh my god!
If he just smoothed over the bezel situation right off the get go. Right, because you would have been promoting him for the past year.
I'll be back in a second. Sorry, I have to go back to the oven because I've got food going on.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, all right. Oisin's making a steak. I'm gonna drop the link. Hey, Tim G. Hey, let me just get through these super chats. There's some super chats that came in. It's a rough episode, guys. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $5 super chat. I have a solution. The Digital Bezel Vault LLC. Thank you. We got S Bezel, $2 super chat. That's his 20th super chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, S Bezel. At least we have Opus Time on our side. Yeah, Opus Time is like what's that insurance company that says what's the that has that jingle? Tim G. What's the car insurance company that says that they're always on your side? It's not Progressive. Help me out, guys. Somebody in the chat. Let's see who can figure it out. State Farm. Yeah, State Farm. Always on your side, right? So it's something like that. Oh, Nationwide. Maybe Nationwide. Nationwide is always on your side. It's something like that. Anyways.
Sorry, man. I just
no. It's all cool.
The oven.
So cool. What are you making over there? Steak or like
I'm making some
sourdough bread?
Some ribs, and I have some onions and stuff in the oven. So I've got another 8 minutes or something.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway,
all right.
That's just to be clear about that. It's not like it's a fake watch. It's not like it's a stolen watch or something earth-shattering. It's just a little indicator. And the way it was handled was very indicative of how business is done.
Did you feel like you were put under psychological distress? Like you were feel guilty for for complaining about this watch that
They're still
was sold.
doing it. They did it the other night. Oh, I don't want to hear about the fucking bezel anymore. Of course, you don't want to hear about it because it indicates the kind of business you do. Oh, I'm so bored with this bezel. Yeah, you know what? I'll make you fucking bored about the fucking bezel.
To me, to me, it's not about like that's
Fucking
what OC gets wrong. OC thinks that the story is about the bezel because he's so focused on the bezel itself. To me, it's not. The bezel is just
We all
an
love OC, but
instance of
he's
what
not.
happens
Yeah, we
when
all love
dealer
OC.
makes a mistake and doesn't
He's
live
not.
up
He's
to
not
their
flawless. Yeah, exactly. It's exactly that kind of stuff. And OC even said it himself. He wouldn't go through it because he prefers to buy his watches from the authorized dealer. It doesn't look good, and especially in my case, it doesn't look good, does it?
an ugly bezel, Shane.
It
And
actually
it
is
ruined
ugly.
your video. It looks so
Yeah, I made a
bad.
whole video on
How
it. Yeah.
pissed are you about that this bezel is in your video? I mean, it ruins every shot.
I
Like
know people are
it,
watching that video to this day going, oh, the date just, and they're going, looks a bit like a
something's
cheese
off
grater.
about that. Yeah, it's just something is not 100% about that bezel, Shane. And it's like you put so much work into this video. You traveled to Lisbon. Tell us about this trip that you took.
Not Lisbon, that's Bologna.
Oh, sorry, Bologna.
Yeah, I mean, it was, so I had to go back several times. Whatever, that's on me. That's my video I put together, whatever. That's my hard work, whatever.
Yeah.
There's
But
nothing
it
to
is hard
It's-
work. And the fact that you were told that this watch was
Well, I
100%.
mean, imagine I tried to sell that watch in the interim. Imagine
Oh my
before this
God.
video, I tried to sell
Sheen
it. Can you
sells a
imagine the
fake
person?
watch. Like you
Yeah.
would have been.
Yeah, then I
They
would have been
have
on
no
me.
mercy for you, Sheen. If you
Oh, yeah.
sold a dodgy watch that was not 100% accurate, or Sheen, they would fucking crucify your ass.
Of course.
There would be no one defending you. They would tell me, Tim, this is when you have to drop Oshin. See, now finally Oshin has crossed the line. Tim, you gotta drop him.
Sold a watch with a fucking faulty, weird,
Yeah.
replaced whatever bezel, whatever the fuck it is. And it's not a link. It's not some strange little part. This is the gold on the watch. When people buy a date just, they either buy the date just with gold or not. What's not? Not is the plain bezel. Gold is the fluted bezel. That's the white gold date just. It's not a white gold watch. It doesn't have a white gold head or a bracelet or anything. The only white gold is the bezel. It's the most expensive part. And Rolex said 3,800 euros, about 4,000 bucks to replace it. That's what they said. I was very careful to do all of this, all the motions, all the movements with this transaction. I did very carefully. But when it was all said and done, now I have my say because I've got a fucking big microphone in front of me. And that's tough shit for them. And how many people bought bezels that weren't good and don't have decent fucking microphones in front of them? Think about that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the moral of the story. If you don't get it, I don't know what to tell you.
Like out of all the customers that they chose to screw that came to them with complaints, right? They chose to make
a year after he left me high and dry and never spoke to me again, blah blah blah. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is like, that's called poetic justice. That's what that's called. Incredible.
Why pick a fight with you? It's like shooting yourself in the foot willingly. Just really quickly here, we got another super chat from S Bezel, $5. Well done, Timmy. You missed my 20th super chat. No, super chats come back. I'm sorry, S Bezel. I didn't mean to do that. I'm out of here for not know if I'll be back. Please come back. Come on, S Bezel. I do need the super chats for us to keep doing this show every single day. I rely on your guys' support. Upvote, guys. Good luck with the bezel you're so worried about. Look, this bezel, it is a really important bezel. And former backpack dealer Ken O'Sheehan tears from time long post-beta. I don't know what that means. I don't know what they want there. But look, O'Sheehan, like that bashing red shovel, kind of in a 4-on-1 situation, right?
Yeah, it was rough. Yeah. That
I
wasn't
mean,
nice.
don't they understand? And what, by the way, what do you think about that theory that there's that the reason they created the second channel, Shane, is that they
Is that
know if I
okay?
play the
As a
video, or
fall
if you
guy,
play the video,
yeah, as a fall guy channel,
yeah,
I get the theory. I don't
because
think that.
if we reverse the strike, the channel is
Yes,
going to be taken down, and they want to be able to reverse it from this, from 4-piece
I get
watch
it.
community.
I get it. It's an interesting theory that's bordering on conspiracy theory, but
It's not
but that's
conspiracy
okay.
theory. Let me show you something. I
No, but
actually,
I understand. But
huh?
let me explain another thing.
Okay.
When I do my shows like Watch Fashion Police, and sometimes, well, no longer now, but before Eye Bashers, I would go out on my channel too because it's a much bigger audience, right? It's so I would, the Watch Fashion Police is tiny still, but I'll go out on my channel simultaneously. Then a few hours after, or the next day, I'll delete it from my main channel and leave it on the Watch Fashion Police to try and push some of the crowd over there who are interested in Watch Fashion Police, right? Now, Paul may be trying to do that. He's got 100,000, 120,000, whatever he's got. A lot of those now are the new political outrage people and so on. And he's trying to kind of use that muscle to kind of build a secondary channel. So I don't know if I fully buy that idea that that's what he's trying to do. I know it's fun to think that maybe they're up to some sort of brilliant trap, but I actually think it's much more basic. He starts a new channel. It's got 60 viewers. He may as well use his larger channel to have more live viewers in the case and then redirect them over there. And as it happens, having Red On has probably attracted a lot of attention over to that new channel so people can see, Spencer abuse Red for, shifting shit or whatever he had to say about him. People are probably going to see it, going to find it, because I couldn't play clips tonight and you can't play clips because we were under the threat of being struck down.
Now, but look at this, Shane. That may be true, but I actually reached out to Paul and I told him that if he tries to strike me, I will reverse it and his channel is going to be taken down. See, I even texted him, let me know if you change your mind, if you read, and I sent him the YouTube copyright rules and policies.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't want to be responsible if your channel gets taken down for abusing copyright report system.
Yes.
And that's why they created a second channel, so that if I reverse it, that it will be reversed onto their burner channel. Not,
it's an interesting theory.
It's
an interesting. I don't know.
By the way, look, Paul blocked me earlier today. That's
okay. He's at war now. That's okay.
Interesting. I'm kind of childish, but whatever.
Yeah. Anyway,
he's usually the one
again a fucking bezel. Who gives a shit? But it is a small indicator. It's a bit like, I don't know. You see a gap through a door and you see something weird going on. Maybe there's nothing happening, but maybe there's a lot happening in there. It's a small indicator. Again, it's not earth shattering. I wasn't sold a completely fake watch or whatever. It's not a completely smoking gun, but it's a thing. And
well, it's not as it was promised.
Something.
You were Shane. Here's the problem. Just so that nobody has it confused. It has nothing to do with the bezel. It has nothing to be about fake anything or any what. Yeah. The problem is you were promised that you were being sold a fully correct watch, which turned out not to be fully correct, right? And then you went through the return process with a dealer that promised to have your back for like the next couple of years. Like, Shane, if you come back,
I personally think it was. I personally think it exposed a lot. I personally think it exposed a lot. It was, and luckily, I didn't have to pay such a huge price as like a completely fake watch. Or
how much did you have to pay in shipping fees?
900.
So you had to pay 900 euros or British pounds or US dollars?
Euros, because UK from the infinite wisdom of a fucking illiterate in the United Kingdom, they fucking ejected themselves from Europe.
So they sell you.
So now
they
shipping
sell
to
you
UK
a
is the
watch.
same as shipping to New York or to Japan. You have to pay customs in both directions, by the way. And the Italians don't play games with this shit. Stuff comes over from the UK backwards. Man, oh man, they clean you out. So I had to fucking break a lot of rules, break the law. Literally,
That's on the cheap. 900 was you doing it on the cheap.
Way cheap. It would have been thousands. It would have been.
So Shane, let me get you straight. The full story is this: they sell you a watch not as promised, and then when you find out, they promise that if something wrong, you come back. They have your back. But then when you came back to them, they asked you to pay shipping for their mistakes. And yes, they threw in a box, but you don't care about the box. You don't need a fucking box. If you wanted a box, you would go on eBay. And they threw in the box as if that's a.
I don't know if
they're doing you a favor.
I personally think the box was an accident. I think they sent it back in a box because they have so many watches and so many boxes. They probably thought it came in a box and put it in another box. I don't think it was a gesture of generosity. I think it was just like, oh yeah, put it back in a box and just ship it back to that Irish fucker or whatever. That was so I went over an extra box. Okay, cool, right? At least, yeah.
Wow,
okay.
They gave you a $250 box, but then you still had to pay 900 euros to get it shipped to fix their fuck ups. Right, this is what it's about, and the fact that they wouldn't even apologize, they wouldn't admit that they made a mistake,
and mostly that watch is sitting there in their inventory, just hoping for some fool who doesn't know any better, who actually was me, because I had the watch for a year and I never knew. My eye is a lot sharper nowadays. That wouldn't have gotten past Diego, for example, at all.
Right.
So I learned my lesson, so. Anyway, I got to fuck off. Have a good night. It was good. Sorry, I forgot to divert the crowd over. I meant to do that. Dirk didn't do his eye bashers tonight. He's got some issues there in the house. But anyway, it was good chatting.
Next time. Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I got to get back to my dinner and editing. Take it easy.
I appreciate you.
I might see you guys on Paddy's Day, and I'll probably be drunk as fuck. Okay.
Good. That's good. That's good for you. I like
Take
that.
it easy. Take it easy, fellas.
Peace out, Shane. Yeah, do you understand, Tim G, why people, whenever I talk about this bezel, I try to make people understand it's not about the bezel. It's about the principles. It's the principle of the thing.
Absolutely. Just get if I was him, I would just walk into a Rolex store and tell him I need a new bezel and then send them the bill.
They told him that they're selling him a correct bezel, but then why should he pay $4,000 for the new bezel? Why should Oshin have to pay $4,000 for the fuck up? I don't get it.
That's always a problem on the gray market. But then again, I am a total gray market person.
If these gray market, you think Tim Massa would have handled this situation in the same way?
No, the Watchbox would have corrected that immediately. If that was
exactly.
So would a European watch company. So would a lot of these.
Yes, these guys wouldn't have fucked around like.
So would Watch Eric. So shout out.
Yes,
to Watch Eric.
Yes, he's a proper businessman. Hey, Awesome Pawn, welcome to the show.
Hey Timmy, hey Tim G.
Hey, how's it going? What do you want to talk about, Awesome Pawn?
Whatever you want, Timmy. I just joined. I was out hanging out in Atlanta. Just came back to home. And
what do you think? Is this a trap? Did Forpy set up this burner account just to use it as a reverse strike channel?
I'm pretty sure you're right, Timmy.
Yeah, right. I'm right. I know these fuckers now.
It looks like that, unfortunately.
Yeah. We'll do it on the after show. That's how we'll do it.
It looks like that. So what do you want to talk about? You want to talk watches finally?
Yeah, let's talk some watches. What do you?
I got an interesting for you. So you know that you call it the Auto Zone, right?
Auto Zone, get in the zone. Yes.
All right, go to just real quickly. I'm not plugging Jama Shop, so even
look
at what's up for sale with the Calatrava. Look at that price.
Let's see here. Oh my God, 35, 35. They're
Is that
dropping
is that
like a
is that the? I
stone.
think that could be the best price ever, ever
I think
for
it
this.
has room to fall. It's gonna be 25,000.
Yeah, Timmy,
Well,
you are
hold
right. It
on.
would be 25.
Isn't retail on this $32,000?
No, the retail. Well, let me check the
I
retail.
think it's 42, Tim
Oh,
G.
I think yeah.
Yeah, are you saying in a year it's gone already below market?
It should be 25 in reality.
It might be a deal over time. I
But
just don't like. I
It's a
mean, I
great
like it, but
watch.
it's not. I just don't want any more watches. Like I
Shit.
just don't want any more watches. I like it.
Tim G, who's wearing
Yeah.
dress watches in this economy, man?
Oh,
No one.
I wear them.
But
I still wear. I believe it or not, I still wear ties and suits.
Tim G, I love you, man, but you are a rarity. You are an exception.
Oh, I know
It's
that.
38,000.
So it's 4,000 under market without tax if you send it to a non-tax state.
Yeah, 38, 38, 39.
Bargain,
But
bargain.
guys, I still don't understand. If Patek is marketing this as a sports watch, why the fuck the water resistance is 3 bars?
I don't know. I don't know. I just don't get. I just don't get it because you have to get this to get you'll have to get this in the Patek store to get all their sports models eventually. You'll have to get one of these Calatravas, if not two. So you'll probably get this one, and you'll probably get the Calatrava. Nothing wrong with the Calatravas. I like them a lot, but I mean, if you want to play the game, but if you're gonna buy one, why don't you just buy this on the secondary market?
But Tim G, even in secondary, there are way better Patek than a Calatrava. No disrespect to Calatrava guys, but yeah.
I sort of agree. I agree with you on that. Okay. All right. Well, anyway. All right. Well, that's all I got. That's all I got on that one. So that's Jama Shop. Where else do you want to go? European Watch Company? You want to go the Soloist? You want to
Joma
go to?
Shop. By the way, Joma Shop. What do you think if these watches? What do you think Joma Shop paid for this Patek Philippe?
I bet you they paid 25 for it.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's
My
that's
guy,
where the price should be.
my guy is finally back. He took like 6 months off because of family issues,
Oh
and he
yeah.
was the #1 sales rep. I don't know what that means at Jama Shop, but I usually have dinner with him once a quarter just to check things out. He said that they're getting more watches in Q2, which is what, April, and Q3 he expects like a flood.
So, Tim G, can you shed more light on how does Joma Shop source their watches?
Basically, once an AD doesn't needs to unload them, they sell them to Jama Shop.
Okay, and
And
what about yeah?
Jama Shop
At a
actually
big discount.
at a huge discount, but not the AD still make money on the watches, so that tells you something. That's what I've been
Well,
told.
because the cost to make these, even for Patek, to make this AutoZone, it's probably no more than like $5,000. That would be tops. I think even 5,000 is crazy overestimate at how much it costs to make this watch. I think it costs maybe like
Oh,
3,000.
they already have
Even
the
all
movement.
automated.
I mean, they already have the movement. They need to. I personally think they need to update their movement. So hopefully, with the new Patek model, the sports model, they've got a new movement in there. Because the Aquanaut, the 5172 or whatever, the one that you like, that's like a 30-year-old movement now, right?
Yeah, but the
It's
thing is,
reliable.
parts,
It's reliable.
exactly. If it's not broken, don't
Yeah,
fix.
I understand. I understand.
But
But everything's going 70 hours now and everything else.
Yep.
yeah, and to
Just
me,
because something's 70 hours doesn't mean that it's good 70 hours. What would you rather have? Uh, would you rather have 48 hours that's really accurate or 72 hours where it's not accurate?
No,
but
I agree.
Timmy,
Okay,
they're
go ahead.
holy trinity, man. Patek is a holy trinity. We expect more from Patek than any other brand, if you think about it.
Yeah. See, there you go, Timmy. There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they make 50,000 watches. They're not going to be like they're not that special if you think about it.
No,
50,000.
I agree. I agree.
They're
they
gonna
make
make a
50 or
lot of
60.
mass-produced garbage. But Patek specialty is those higher end, the minute repeaters. The watch that Russell got. Did you
Complicated.
see
Yeah,
the
that's an
watch that
incredible.
Russell got?
No, that's an incredible watch.
Yep.
That's
Did you
just,
see it?
I didn't see it, but if he has a minute repeater,
Pull
God
it
bless.
up, Timmy. Pull it up.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up right now. He got an absolute bitch of a watch. Look at this. Bam.
Oh,
Yeah.
Timmy, what's the retail?
Get out of here, watch. The retail is like 800,000, something ridiculous.
What?
Yeah,
What?
this is the kind of stuff that they do. This is why Patek, like this low tier garbage, that you shouldn't worry about that in Patek. That's not what their clientele and like specialize in. This is what they're really good at. Look at it. It's a guilloche and enamel dial, minute repeater, three-hander.
Really, really, really nice. I mean, it's outstanding.
Yep, it's a nice watch.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
And man, Timmy, look at the numerals, the applied numerals. I think they're hand polished.
Oh yeah.
Really sweet watch.
That you can see the guilloche, how perfect it is. Like think about each layer. Like look how it gets smaller as it gets to the center of the dial. It's incredible. I
Yeah,
can't
it's
believe-
really nice.
Oh my god. Patek.
Nothing wrong with that.
They're
That's
the ones who
another part.
popularized this stuff. Everybody
Yeah,
else, the Louis Vuitton, what Louis Vuitton is doing nowadays, that's just them kind of piggybacking of Patek, trying to compete and say, hey, maybe we could do just as good as you.
It's garbage to Timmy. Let's be honest with ourselves. No
Yeah,
one is
so-
buying Louis Vuitton for $1 million or even $800,000.
You think nobody will ever buy it? I mean, they do.
So Timmy, I got a new watch brand for you. Ready for this one? I never heard of it.
Hey,
before.
America5726 says, Tim, what happened to the bezel on this piece? Send it back to England.
There you go. There you go.
Dang.
So let me know when you're ready for a new watch.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, look under Google Hercules, Hercules watch.
Hercules.
And tell me what you think of these.
Hold on. Hercules what?
Watch.
Hercules watch?
Have you ever heard of these guys before?
Never heard of this bullshit.
Good.
Never, Tim G.
Take a look.
Is it garbage or is it a good
Scroll
brand?
down. It's not bad for the
Okay.
price.
Interesting.
Yeah,
5,000 euros.
Its own movement. Its own movement. Its own movement. One's a hand wound, and one's a micro rotor.
Oh, interesting.
100 meters. Different color dials. You can get a blue. You can get I think like a salmon or red, and you can get a white, and you can get a black, and then you can change.
Look, they're too late. They're too late to the game.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I'm just putting it out there.
They're too late to the race. I'm sorry.
I'm putting it out there. That's all.
Guys,
They didn't
Guys,
make the cut.
yeah.
These guys did not make the cut.
I don't know if they'll make it, but you know what? You can order one, and you can enjoy it. Okay.
No
why do-
shot.
It
No
looks like a
shot.
homage to me, guys. Doesn't this watch look like a homage to some other brand? I'm not getting the brand in my head, but that
No, basically they did go to Mount Everest with this watch. Whatever whatever.
When?
Everyone's going to Mount Everest. Okay,
Are
so
you-
Did they
are
make
you-
it back?
they made it back. Yeah, they made it back. So
looks
anyway,
like
it's
the
not bad.
plans were lost somewhere up there.
It's not bad for $6,000.
Or maybe they spent too much time up there and got oxygen deprivation.
That could be
with a little bit of damage.
that could be it.
Tim G
Okay,
6,000
so
for
anyway,
that garbage.
I'm just giving you more watches to look at. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, no worries,
I found
man.
this out today.
That's a
found
good,
it.
yeah.
I think Forpy could have designed better ones.
Well,
Ah,
you know what? The movement's interesting because it's topography. You see that instead of guilloche, they put topography on there.
Yeah,
like-
it just sounds like they did it by laser because it's
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Timmy, can you zoom in on the movement?
No, I can't.
Well, and they got two. If I don't know if he can or not.
The really low resolution images. 5,000 pounds. It's a topography of Everest.
I don't know what it is, but it's a topography. Okay.
Yeah.
What
You
do you think?
know, Vacheron has hand engraved image of Everest on the rotor on the back,
I
and we're
understand that.
comparing it to
But
the
here's the other thing. So on the dial, they have this little thing on the dial that the Geneva seal does. If you don't want to go full Geneva seal, they'll go
never
like
go full Geneva seal.
they'll go halfway Geneva seal.
Oh,
Okay, so it's in the weight. It's called something, and that means that they like certified the chronometer.
oh, okay.
Interesting, huh?
That is
They didn't
pretty
go
cool.
full Geneva seal. It's in the bottom of the three lines of the bottom. I
Yeah,
forget the name what it's called. But this is one of the watches that has like
chronometer certified
that's
official.
it. That's by Geneva
They're
Seal
just like Rolex. They're officially chronometer certified.
certified. Yeah.
Timji, guys,
Wow,
guys, is it COSC certified or is it Geneva separate from COSC?
different.
Different.
So I'm pretty sure this watch is COSC certified if it's saying.
No, it
No,
says
I think it's Euro.
officially
I think
chronometer certified.
no.
It's that chronometer certification agency that certifies other kind of brands.
That's
I think it's the same people that certify Rolexes. That's the
you think?
key.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, but it's kind of awful. So let's move on.
Yeah, it's awful, guys.
Nobody wants to talk about that.
Yeah,
Where's
obviously.
the
Okay. Well, I figure, I'm just showing you stuff that I learned today. That's all.
Timji, we
guys?
only hype brands. That's it.
Yeah,
No,
you know what I want to hype up? Let's get to 150 upwards. That's what I'm really hyped about. What do you think about that? Would that be cool?
that sounds pretty good.
Yeah. You see, I didn't even, everybody was worried that I'm going to be talking about Paul Thorpe, that I'm going to play the video. I'm going to invite Paul to strike me. Everybody was really worried, deathly afraid that is Tim Wright's channel going to be taken down. Well, we didn't take the bait, unfortunately. But
No,
you know what? I
he-
think Paul should just give us permission. He should just let us play this video in the live stream. If he truly has nothing to hide, then he should be a man and let us play it. You know, I don't want to throw down with Paul because there's too many. You know, this is it's a new trend in YouTubers where young YouTubers beat up on older YouTubers. Like uh, Jake Paul is going to be fighting Mike Tyson. Did you hear about that?
oh,
Yep,
isn't that interesting?
I heard about it, Timmy.
Jake Paul v Mike Tyson. Like, dude, he got 30 years on him. I mean, I don't know. I don't think this is a fair fight. I think Jake Paul might be able to actually take down Mike Tyson. I know Mike Tyson is a legend, right? But he's 60 years old. There's age difference, right?
And Timmy, from what I have heard, in the contract, it is mentioned that Mike Tyson can't knock out Jake Paul.
Really?
Yep.
Why not?
There is a rumor because I think Timmy, it's scripted.
Is
Nothing is
Jake
real.
Paul scared of getting knocked out?
Yep.
So it's a rigged fight. See?
Yep, it's rigged.
Look, if I was fighting Paul Thorpe, I wouldn't have such a clause. That's sad.
Timmy, don't be so ambitious, man.
I'm
So
not. I'm not.
so
I don't want to do
so you're talking about watches again. What do you think about Schwartz at
Schwartz Etienne.
Yes. What do you think of them?
You know their collabs with Kari Voutilainen are
Yeah, well,
sexy.
he's collab with everybody.
You know who has that
Yes.
watch, Timmy?
Who? Oh yeah,
Marco.
he
That
did.
fat fuck has that watch.
Yeah, where did he get it?
I think he bought it from he got it from the store credits, I'm pretty sure.
Oh
But
yeah.
have you taken a look?
Does
Have
he
you
still
taken,
have it, or did he sold it?
I don't know, but he had it. I remember that watch.
What do you
Have-
think? Which one is better, the Schwartz Etienne or my Maurice Grossman?
I don't know. I got to tell you, take a look at their website. They've got like 5 different varieties now. They've got like a tourbillon and everything else. I think Grossman does too, though, right?
They do.
George ATN or whatever it's called has like four different variety of watches now.
James, the advisor, says he sold it and got an AP. Ha! Typical flexer. Boom! He was never an enthusiast to begin with. He just bought the Schwartz at the end to get some credit. To pretend
Yeah.
like he cares about watches.
Also, Timmy,
Get the fuck out of here.
Timmy.
Yeah.
So few days back, Marco was peddling Atelier when that Chinese
Atelier now they shifted. They really don't care. Oh, they really don't care about watches, man.
Nah.
Roman thought he's bringing someone in who's going to appeal to enthusiasts. They thought they were getting Canadian Tim Masso. That's how he described it.
They got a
That's what
fat.
Wizard
They got a
sold
fat
him.
mosso. Timmy, they got a fat mosso.
They got Fat Masso. They thought they were getting Tim Masso, but they got Fat Masso.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, you got to be careful. You got to be hated even more
What?
than I am. Huh?
Oh, dude, he made up so many lies about me.
Well, that's part of the gig.
Yeah.
But
No,
Timji,
well-
you don't understand the amount of stuff that fat guy has said about against Timmy and about everyone. You don't need to know.
You know, he lied on the live stream that I spoke with Paul Thorpe and basically convinced Paul Thorpe not to invite him to the dinner we had in London. Like, what the fuck?
Really?
Yeah. He said that. That's
Did he come to the dinner in London or no?
He didn't come. He wasn't there because everybody was meeting in the lobby. I was there. Red Shovel can literally prove it. We were just downstairs at Grosvenor Restaurant. We were sitting in the lobby in the restaurant. There's like a breakfast place, but you can go there. They have like a restaurant, anyways. And Chris was there. Chris Horology, the first victim of the Wizard, was there, and he went with us to the dinner in the cave. The one that Marco said that I told Paul not to invite us to. Paul was just there. He was like, "Hey, everybody, get in the car. Tim, you coming?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Can I bring a friend?" Yeah. Okay. Chris, okay, let's go. Red Shovel, let's go. And everybody who was in the lobby went. That's it.
Oh wow!
But he told everyone that no, Tim called Paul and told, like, dude, anybody. By the way, I mean, people can ask Paul about this, and he will probably verify it. It's so easily disproven.
Didn't he also had a personal beef with Rolex?
Yes, he did. He was actually. Turns out he was the one who told Archie that Rolex should pay a percentage of the birthday, because like, oh, why is Rolex getting birthday money? Why are we raising super chats for Rolex? Right, this is actually, these are Archie's viewers, right? So Archie should take, and nobody knew, but there was basically what happened was I did this birthday fundraiser for Rolex, and Archie freaking lost his mind over it and wanted a percentage. So nobody knew, like, why did Archie go so fucking crazy? But it was because
he wanted a cut.
Marco told him to get a cut. Like,
he wanted a cut. He wanted a cut. Yeah,
it's crazy stuff.
Are you going to London this go around? Is it in June or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I have to. Well, I don't know. I mean, I need guys. If you want me to go to London and live stream from this event, we're gonna need some fundraising, because I need to pay some rent. I need to pay some back rent. If you guys have any watch questions, send super chats now. Become members. Let's do fundraising. Let's do some fundraising for London trip, because I would love to start booking London so that. Right, so I don't have to worry about it. Don't have to think about.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, when is that?
I'm gonna put on the show. It'll be
fun. When is that? In June?
It's in June.
Okay.
Because nobody's paying for my flight and my hotel rooms there. Spencer's not doing it anymore. Or maybe he would. I'll reach out to him tomorrow. Maybe he wants to.
Timmy,
have you
if Spencer pays for your ticket, I will give you $50. If
Yeah.
Spencer,
Okay.
yeah,
I'll ask
if
him. Maybe he wants to promote.
all right? Do you
Maybe
want
this. Maybe this London trip is going to be sponsored by BQ Watches.
to see another like discounted luxury watch website or no?
Yeah. Tell me.
Okay, last one, and then I won't bore you on this stuff. The
Yeah.
luxury closet. Have you ever heard of that?
Luxury closet?
Yeah,
No.
take a look.
Luxury
I
closet.
get these all from my girlfriend.
The luxury closet.
that 36-year-old one, Timji.
Go to watches.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
you can get some cheap stuff, but it's not some of it's
Okay.
not discounted enough.
Enter the world of Rolex. Oyster Perpetual. Submit and get a quote. Shop all Rolex. Here we go. Let's shop them all. Shop it.
I
Okay.
mean, they have a ton. They have a
Wh-
ton of everything. They have a
Where did
ton
they
of.
buy this? Where did they buy like such a massive
I
unit?
don't know, but they actually do own these. They actually do own them. I don't know. Some of the prices aren't that great.
Look, John Mayer for 84.9. Is that a good price?
That's high.
That's high.
80, 70.
Okay. Hey, by the way, I had a poll running whether Forpy was bluffing me, whether he was bluffing, right? Whether he wants me to play the video so he can put a strike on me. And 48% said no, he does not. He will not strike because he has no bark. And 52% actually said he's crazy. He will strike. And so, wow, it's a 50-50. It's not worth the risk, in my opinion.
Yep, he's beating you, Timmy.
Yeah, it's a total bait. They want me to do it. It's practically, they literally created a new channel knowing that they're gonna be putting a strike on me in the knowing fully well that he could get reversed, and just in case if it does, so that he won't lose his main channel, but rather a decoy channel. This is freaking crazy. And also, he made this video earlier today about when tolerance becomes taking the piss. Yo, it's crazy. Forpy is going woke, right?
Yeah, I think he's going woke. Looks
He's,
angry there, doesn't he?
he's anti-tolerance. He says you have to watch what you say. He's anti-free speech, basically. When tolerance, right? Like his argument is that you should not tolerate certain speech. It should be shut down. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff, man. But hey, sorry. This
That's all right. They've got other stuff. They got, if you want a backpack or something.
whoa, 10 pages of luxury goods.
Yeah, it goes
With the
back.
left-hand drive for
That's
20,000.
expensive. That's expensive, don't you think? Now,
20,750 is not that bad.
okay.
Timmy, I'm seeing for Sprite on Moda the prices are $17,000.
Oh fuck! Look at they have a Le Mans. How the fuck? Okay, this can't be real then. Like how?
What's
Where is the? Where is this? Where is it getting it from?
No, they got a Le Mans. They got it.
They
what's the
have it
price,
in
Timmy?
stock.
They've got them. They own you should see what they own. They own a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's incredible. Some of the stuff again isn't a deal. That's not a deal for a Le Mans. I've seen them for 180 now.
But
I am watching them.
are
I'm
they
waiting.
legit site?
I'm waiting to get down to like 120.
Why, Timji? There are way better watches than 120,000.
Nah, that's the only Rolex I want.
You sure you want to buy a Rolex,
He's a
Timji?
tough customer.
That's the only Rolex I want, and I'm not gonna. I've been given everything in my life, so I in the sense of Rolex, other than something like this. So I have to go. I have to go gray.
Okay.
Yeah, look, sometimes it's worth going gray because, like, who wants to be abused? Like, I went to an authorized dealer here in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, they bitch slapped you.
They kicked me out, basically.
They bitch slapped.
Why? Timmy, just tell us the story, man.
Well, dude, okay, so look, I'll tell you the story. I was there the first day, right? And I was there the first day, and I asked, hey, by the way, is it okay if I take a picture? Right? I asked, and you know what their answer was?
What?
The answer was, sure, you can take the picture of those watches that are for sale, but don't take pictures of watches that are in kind of display only. I'm like, okay, sure. So I took like 2 pictures, right? I took a picture of a day date, and I took a picture of here, I actually have the pictures. Here, I'll show you the pictures.
Have
Well,
you giving the
one was a,
finger, giving the finger to the? Oh, that's a good looking watch.
yeah. So I took this little video of a day date. That's a beautiful little day date that they got there, and I took this picture of a Sea Dweller two tone and full gold subby.
Very
Right?
nice.
Yeah, no issues. Right? I took these 2 pictures and I was done. I talked a little bit and I was done. The next day, I walk in with the roommate. Roommate wanted to see a watch, so we go in. This time I have my big camera, right? Because we were walking by and I was taking some pictures just out in the wild. And I walk in and I talk to them a little bit about, because they have some watches on the wall that I thought looked like they were used. And I asked them about it and they said, "Oh, yeah, this is actually CPO and we're going to have a Rolex CPO soon." I'm like, "Oh, wow, that's amazing." Hey, Cam, speaking of people abused by us,
Damn, and also, hey, do
dealers.
me a favor, read OC's comment in there. It's pretty funny.
Sup, nerds?
Yo,
How are you, Mr. Campster? Hey, did you
Cam,
get
I'm
that
just
video?
retelling the story how I was thrown out of Authorized dealer.
Did you get that video on a $300 date in for Chinese women on YouTube?
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait,
Good.
dude. Okay. So after the stream today,
Yeah,
I went to go look at houses
good.
with my roommate, and we ended up in Chambly.
Nice.
And I didn't realize how many Asian women there were in fucking Chambly.
That's a good thing.
I think
Wow.
I
You
locked
like
a
Asian
cheap,
women, Cam? You
huh?
have an Asian fetish? You have an Asian fetish? You have
Well,
that yellow fever?
I I think they're a little bit more of an easier woman to deal with than the rest of them, from what I
Than
found in
the
my.
than the than the Western woman than the Western woman Karen. No.
Yeah. I found that in my research. That I've never tried an Asian before. So actually, no, that's a lie. I hooked up with one, but she had a situation going on. But I've never been like in a relationship or that kind of
Ah, that's
dating
nice.
type of situation. So
Are you saying Asian
let's
women
find
are easy to
more
get? Come
options out.
on, Cam.
What?
Are you saying Asian women are easy to get? Like, come on. I think Asian women are more difficult, if anything. They're
I mean,
harder.
I hooked up with one. She was
Okay, you have any
Filipina
proof? You want
or
to,
Filipino.
before you
Huh?
tell, there's 200 people watching live. Before, do you have any proof? Can you show me a picture that you can share in
I
private?
think
I'm not going to show it, but just to verify that it's what you're saying is
I
true.
don't know. Maybe it was when I was like 19
Uh
in
huh.
college.
Uh,
Oh,
so
that was a
that's
long
all right.
time ago.
That's good.
So.
That's a long time ago. That's okay. I get it.
That's
I understand.
yeah.
What
That's
did she say to you? Let me out of the basement.
No, she was kind of tired of her boyfriend. I kind of comfort her through her troubled times. you
Oh.
know,
that's good, man. That's a good thing.
you want to see a picture from 5 years ago?
Yeah, send me a picture from 5 years ago. Meantime,
It's,
what?
it's a picture from Zaxby's when they rolled out this new sandwich.
Oh
Yeah, I
What?
no,
can't
you
show.
don't show her. You're gonna dox her.
What the hell?
MG, there are 300 million people living in US. I'm pretty sure we can't dox her.
Yeah, you can't dox people.
340, but that's
That's not
okay.
the right thing to do. But hey, Cam, by the way, did you watch the 4P live stream with the red shovel where they were beating up that poor guy? So it was like 5 versus 1.
Wait, what?
Did you watch the live stream where 4P had, or the 4P watch community where they abused Red Shovel for about an hour.
They
You didn't
jumped
watch
Red
this?
Shovel.
Well, on the live stream, see, it was 4 versus 1, and there was some guy with the pocket watch who was also trying to confuse Red Shovel. He just had some weird pocket watch that he was trying to sell.
Oh, who the fuck has a pocket watch?
Who the fuck is
Exactly.
buying pocket watch?
I have one.
Look,
Wait,
look.
do you guys
Well,
want to see
Patek Philippe.
a video with me with the huh?
The what? Yeah,
Huh?
let's see it.
This is back when I was yeah yeah, that was back when I was in college, you know.
Whoa, Cam was a
Which,
player in college.
which
Did
one
you
would
see
you
that?
pick them back?
How
John
did you
Mayer,
get those
John
girls to
Mayer
dance with you?
Jr.
I think this is like what I was like 5 years ago.
Was
I
that
was
at the
24.
senior prom?
I think no, this was at the fair. I think I was 19. Maybe I think she was like 17, 18, maybe.
Oh.
When you were in high school, were you in a what kind of kids did you hang out with, Cam? Like, were you part of any clique? Were
I
you part?
I
Were you with the cool
hung
kids,
out and got along with
with the
everybody.
nerds?
I guess it's the same way I am now at work. I don't really describe. Okay, so I would mostly hang out with like the basketball players and like the Mexican kids. Uh,
Mm.
yeah, mostly, yeah.
Were they any cool? Where was their standing when you were meeting up before school in the morning? Where was your group getting together?
We are getting together in Mr. Sanders' classroom. He was a 11th grade history teacher for the United States history or whatever. He ended up quitting and working at my college as an advisor. So that's where we would go in the morning. Even kids that would like transfer to other schools would like come in and, and hang out in his
You
classroom
wouldn't meet
before.
up like outside school, because you know how at every high school, like the jocks, they usually they have like the area right in front of the school, usually near
I
like
thought
the
you said
sign.
before school.
Huh?
I thought you said before school.
Yeah, right before school, in the morning when everybody comes in their cars, right? There's the cool kids
Oh yeah,
arrive with their cars, they park their cars, right? And there's like hierarchy. The kid with the coolest car, he parks his car the closest to the entrance, right? He has that spot reserved for him.
yeah,
That's
I
the
think that only
quarterback,
happened
Timmy.
in like rich people's schools. Maybe I don't know if
Uh,
anybody had the really
That's the
nice
kind
car.
of school that Lolix went to. Lolix took me to his school and he
yeah.
showed me. We actually walked the ground
I, I,
where
I
his
knew Lolix was a little bit of a rich, spoiled
No,
brat.
no, no.
You know.
But he was sitting with the losers. He was like he was sitting across,
Oh, so
watching
he was
all the
he was
all
with
the cool kids. All the cool kids were like across
so
this
he was with a group of
this
guys that
street.
I would bully in high school. That explains a lot,
You were a bully, or were you bullied?
dude. I would get in fights all the fucking time.
So were you bullied, Cam?
No, I stand on
Oh.
straight business.
What does that mean?
I was the one doing the bullying,
Oh, that's really sad, Cam.
Man, that's sad.
dude.
Yeah,
I can't even tell the story. I can't even fucking tell it. Oh shit.
Cam. It's not good to be a bully. You know that.
Hey, look, I don't bully the innocent. If somebody tries to come after me, I'm relentlessly not like fucking hopping off of you. Like you're my fucking target after that.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. In high school, we have different. Here in Brooklyn, the high school is a little bit different. But I usually arrived for before the classes started. So I would be in school for like those extra early classes. So I wouldn't be meeting up with anyone, unfortunately.
Mm.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to find the Asian girl that I took down in college. Let's find her.
Yeah. So link for Rose. Okay, let's drop the link. Why
Oh,
Rose?
good. I like Rose.
Yeah,
You know,
Rose is cool.
He knows his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rose is working hard for this year election.
What's going on in the watch world, guys? There's no news at all.
No, you got
Hodinky,
okay.
you guys have any opinion on
You
Tim
gotta look at
Moscow explosion, etc.?
I don't know anything. You gotta know. You gotta do the luxury closet for a while. Take a look
Lux-
at Hermes and Christian Dior and
Okay, let's take a look at that stuff. Let's take a look at the Hermes website.
yeah, that's
Hermes,
even
the
better.
luxury closet. Oh, okay. Let's take a look at the luxury closet.
I don't care. I don't care where you want to look.
Yeah, no, luxury closet is cool. Let's
You Google Hermes, you got a ton of stuff there.
watches. Oh, look at this: Rolex, Omega, Cartier, versus Hermes. Let's see. Let's see what kind of Hermes watches they have here. Oh, oh, interesting.
Women's stuff. Oh, there's some
Look at
guys
this.
stuff.
Look at this.
What is that?
All right, guys, are you ready? Ready to
Yeah.
see the beautiful Asian lady? I'm so fucked.
Okay.
Fuck. Well. Oh, I thought I doxed myself.
Okay, it's okay.
Interesting, Cam. Interesting.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, man. Good for you.
What ethnicity could you guess her to be? You know.
If I had to guess, it's not regular Asian. It's not Chinese. It's some non-mainstream, right? It's
Interesting.
not Korean, Japanese. It's not Korean, Japanese, or Chinese. It's not one of those three. It's something. One of the islands.
Is it Vietnam, Cam?
She's from the Philippines.
There you go. You see,
Yeah. This is another one where I took her out to the
relax. The way you laugh, it's a little bit too evil.
Oh shit!
Well, she was
Why
on
are
the
you
phone, so
laughing,
she
man?
wasn't very impressed with you.
Yeah.
Did you pay for the food or did you skip out?
I think I was just being a dickhead.
Why were you a dickhead? Why are you?
That's his usual MO to me.
But why? Why do you have to be a dickhead? Hey, speaking of normal people, Buckley.
Better one. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
it's okay. Relax.
Yeah. Wait, no, something crazy happened when she got
relax,
like
man,
okay.
relax.
So when her boyfriend found out what happened, bro, this is
She had a
crazy.
boyfriend?
Yes, bro, she had a fucking boyfriend. My friend.
She went
hates
out
her.
with you, but she had a boyfriend?
Oh no, my friend hates her guts, and they went to high school together. She went to a different high school than me, but I didn't know that they hated each other. And my friend wanted her boyfriend, so like she kind of went
Set you up
and said what happened. It's a fucking bitch move.
She threw you under the bus?
Yeah.
She snitched on you? Oh, okay. Hey, Buckley, you dated a lot of women back in your day. Did you ever dated an Asian?
No.
Interesting.
You
Not
missed on the
not
boat,
your
Buckley.
style?
There weren't any.
Okay.
Oh.
Would you?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fishy no, Buckley. Could we
Well, I mean, if there's choice, obviously, but what Buckley means is not. It wouldn't be his preference.
There is no choice. I'm an
If
equal.
there was no choice, then then every man would do what they got to do.
I'm an equal opportunity dater.
I could see that.
Yeah, man. Timji, you are rich. You can do anything you want.
No, that's not true. I'm just very poor, but I do like to play. Let's put it that way.
Buckley. See,
Yo.
everybody was worried that things are gonna go thermonuclear, but nothing happened. What's your reaction to what's happening in the watch community? Are you disappointed by 4P basically creating this second channel and almost like setting it up to dare me to play it so that he could put a strike that I will reverse and take down the 4P's watch community? And then what is he going to do then? Is he gonna cry that, oh, look what Tim did? Tim,
Maybe YouTube banned the channel.
I don't know, but Buckley, I mean, what's your whole take? Did you watch? Also, tell us, did you watch this live stream and how Red Shovel was abused?
I saw some of it.
Oh yeah, was it hard to watch?
Are we gonna play?
Well-
Are we gonna play 5 minutes of it now?
Well,
Ken.
no, we can't. It's not worth the risk.
The
Okay.
thing
The after show.
is, my opinion is he had to have known when he walked in that room what was going to happen.
Hmm.
So you don't walk into a tiger cage and then expect a fucking rabbit.
They tore him.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been much worse, I think. I think
Yeah.
it could have been far worse.
What happened?
Oh, they shred Red Shovel. They shredded Red Shovel.
Why? That's
created
not
him.
nice.
And
Yeah.
they were also going after his profession. They also doxed him.
Spencer
was
kept
worst.
making fun of how Red Shovel is a plumber and how it's a lower status career, how he's
Yeah.
not a part of royalty.
So Timmy, I was crying when I watched that live stream, man. I was like, how can they do this to a saint like Red Shovel, man? I was crying
he hasn't
literally.
done anything. Yeah.
It
Red
was like
Shovel.
it was like a Mexican soap opera to me.
Oh, I was laughing and I was crying. There were parts I cried. I thought it was so disgusting. They went so low. I mean, they called me a loser half across the world. Like, okay, so if I'm a loser from half across the world, why do you care if I play this video?
Yep.
That's kind of
If
funny.
I'm just some loser, right?
How would
Buckley,
they- how
what's
would
the
they
big
have-
deal?
How would they have any sort of ramifications or recourse against you, even if you play it?
It's a setup. Did you understand? They just want to cause trouble. That's why it's on the burner account, and it's like
Make sure you save this.
it's
though.
like cheese with,
Yeah, make sure-
with
make
that
sure-
box and the stick. I mean, I'm seeing the trap. Like I
make
can see
sure,
it's
make
a
sure
delayed
you
trap.
make sure you save this. Make sure you save this.
Oh,
this.
I downloaded it, and I have so
Yeah.
many clips. There are so many.
Yeah,
devastating
use it
things
as
that
short.
they
Use
say about themselves.
it as shorts. Use it as shorts.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it on the community channel, guys. If you wanna watch us play this video, we're not gonna play it here. We're gonna play it on the community channel.
That's a good
tomorrow.
idea, actually. Why don't
Yeah.
we switch over to the community
Yeah.
channel?
Exactly, right? They put it on their community. We're gonna do a replay on the community channel. Guys, the link to the community channel is in the chat. Go subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the community channel yet. Subscribe. It's worth subscribing because it's great additional content over there. OC is making live streams there. Buckley, there's all kinds of guys. Boston Collector has made some incredible live streams. Yeah, go subscribe to the community. We'll do it on the community. We'll dissect everything they say, and then I don't think they'll be able to take down the channel, but it's not. I don't want to risk my entire livelihood, especially because Paul said that he would. Like I literally look at this. I literally sent him a message saying that, by the way, this if you strike me, I will reverse it, and you will be the one who's gonna get the penalty for abusing the copyright report system. So this was set up. This YouTube channel was set up knowing fully well that that I would do a reverse strike. It's madness. See this when he says, "No, it's my content. If you steal it, I'll report it." No, go away. You just woke me up.
He was having his power nap, Timmy. Power nap.
The power trip.
So
Oh,
Timmy, he's losing his sponsors.
well, he said that he's not losing the sponsors, that he got rid of all the sponsors because he's looking for kind of anti-immigrant sponsors, anti-immigrant brands.
What would that
What?
be?
Yeah, what are the brands? Yeah.
Transgender Bud Light. I don't know.
Huh?
No, that would be the opposite.
That
Yeah,
would be
that's
the
the
opposite.
yeah.
That'd
Okay.
be the opposite.
Sorry. Okay, so I don't know, some kind of a gun sponsor.
I
No,
think.
I don't do that.
Do
I
you know?
support
Yeah.
immigrants and I like
What's
guns.
opposite of yeah? What would be the opposite of that?
Daily Wire. That would be a right wing brand.
No, but what kind of a product?
They peddle right wing stuff. Daily
How
Wire.
about My Pillow?
My Pillow
Oh, my
would be
pillow.
a
Yep.
great sponsor. Yes, he should have him on the stream. He should have Mike Lindell. I mean, the guy that he already had was kind of nuts, and
My
these
my
guests are
My Pillow.
rough.
That's it.
My Pillow. Okay, and My Pillow guy needs some help because did you hear this story that the My Pillow guy said that if you could prove him that it wasn't like like the election wasn't stolen
Oh,
according
let's
to his
not go. Let's
parameters.
not go. Let's not
No,
go.
no, no. But and some guy did, and judge ordered Mike Lindell to pay $5 million. Like Mike Lindell said, if you could prove it to me that it wasn't stolen, I will give you $5 million. And it was like some kind of a challenge that he created.
Was
And
that in
some
was that in
mathematician,
Wisconsin or was that someplace else?
I don't know, but he had some kind of a timepiece gentleman giveaways, like prove Mike Lindell wrong challenge. I kid you not. There's an ad for it. I'll find it for you.
I think he went bankrupt. To me, he lost his fortune.
Really?
Yep.
No, I don't think that's true.
Look it up.
No, I think you're talking about Giuliani.
Nah, no, Tim G. I read an article about that Lindell guy, and I'm pretty sure he lost his fortune.
He went bankrupt before. He was bankrupt before. He's had a couple down and outs, and then he had My Pillow made a fortune.
Yeah, that's a big brand. Speaking of big brands, Vimal, and we got a big super chat from For Exhibition only, $20, guys. I got a call from AP for a Royal Oak offshore gray diver. That's just like Double Crown as first watch. I turned it down since they know I prefer the green diver instead. Been waiting over a year. Am I
There you
doing
go.
the right thing?
I actually like the gray, but Jama Shop has that for $29,000. The gray dial now, so it's 3,000 cheaper than 2,000 cheaper than going to the AD. That's all I got to say on that. It's probably a good idea. Whatever you want is what you should get.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
it's a good
you
idea.
should compromise, especially for a 31K. I don't care
Yeah.
how rich you are.
In
Okay.
an offshore or a code, only buy the one you want.
Absolutely.
Only buy the one you want.
Absolutely.
They are not nearly in the demand that AP is pretending they're in.
That's exactly correct.
Buckley, you can go a step further. You can ask for a discounts on code.
Yeah, I mean, that might happen in the next, I don't know, maybe a year from now, but don't feel pressure to buy any code or any offshore unless you absolutely love it.
That's exactly correct. And I've seen the 16202 full set, almost brand new, 4 months old, for 72,000. So they have dropped. They're getting there. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on that. Good for you. Nice super chat.
So, Timmy,
Hell yeah.
Timmy,
By the way, the exhibition only says sorry. America says it's a good move to wait, get the color that you actually want. Exactly. And now that there's new colors, I would even maybe, if you want to change which one you want, maybe if you don't get the green one, what are the new? Are there any new options there? The new stuff that was released. What's the situation?
They have
Anybody?
that one with the
exactly.
they have that one with the rubber bezel, which I now like. But I still, for me again, I wouldn't buy it. But if I was like 30 years younger, I'd buy it.
Tim, the link I think is in the private chat.
The link?
You're not getting any Royal Oak as your first watch.
Oh,
oh,
The offshore.
okay. So that's okay.
Maybe
okay.
you're not getting the Royal Oak as your first watch, Buckley, but
No, nobody is.
Whoa, look at this. This is a new one.
Name one person that got it as their first watch.
No.
You didn't get
Didn't
shit.
get it as a first one.
I
I
like
kinda
that.
like-
I like that. I like that light blue one that you passed by.
Light
I
blue.
like the dial with
Huh.
the red dot one. Did
You know
see
which
the
one
red
is nice? This one right here. Oh my god, that one. But wait. Where's the chrono? Shit. Where's the chrono? The new yellow gold chrono is nuts.
Man, you will break that chronograph, Timmy.
Yeah, dude. This one right here. This is a Ben Clymer type of piece right here. Boom. That's a Ben Clymer.
Yeah.
78,000.
Wow, look at that. Jumbo extra 10, 16202 in yellow gold. LeBron James, I think, has one of these.
Timmy, I have a question. Do you actually
Yeah.
use the chrono on your watch?
No,
Right.
never, ever.
Whatever. Nobody does.
Yeah, nobody's doing that stuff. That's not what the watches are for.
Yep.
So see, this is what they offered him, and he declined.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
great one.
Yeah, okay.
like 29 grand on Jama Shop.
On
That means
Jomo
it's should-
Shop 29. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking at him like yesterday.
Daniel Katz 279 super chat. I like the one Tim gets for me. Look, I'm gonna start playing lotto as well. Maybe by the time you win the lotto, Daniel, I think I'll be able to win one. Seriously.
And I really do like this gray dial, but you get the color you want, man.
Yeah.
Especially these things.
But
These are really beautiful watches. I wish the bezel was ceramic though, instead of stainless steel on those.
Yeah.
The biggest,
Why
not
not?
the
Well,
one
I think you should go for this one instead. I
what,
would
the
change
rubber?
it. The
The
yeah,
new one? The new one?
that's the balls to the wall.
You realize in like another 6 months they're gonna come out with a green one and a gray one and whatever. You
Yeah,
realize,
but this
right?
one is so sexy.
I like it. I actually like it too. For 24 grand, it's not that bad.
You know,
It's
it's
cheap.
26, and it's really bad actually.
What did you say, Buckley? I didn't hear that.
26.5, and if you think about what you're getting,
Yeah.
I mean, they are grabbing you by the ears and face fucking you on the side.
Okay.
But it takes balls to pull
That's
off
my
rubber.
that's my favorite position, by the way.
It's a 3-hand watch. It's on a rubber strap, and they're charging $27,000 for it.
Plus
but that's AP, Buckley. You are paying
I
the
know,
AP
but
tax.
that's okay. But that's like the thing is
Yeah.
are you getting your money's worth with AP? Never. You're never getting your money's
Yeah.
worth from AP.
Yeah. Just pay 3.5 more and get the
Yeah.
The
So
diamond.
it is what it like a Royal Oak with better finishing and full bracelet is the same price.
Yeah, but this is 100 meters, right?
So what? No one's going more than 3 meters.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, are you getting value here? Not really. It just happens to be the cheapest offshore.
I think there's something about this the bringing back of the rubber. This is like everybody. Think about it. Everybody's getting this ridiculous
The problem is that when they're
ceramic, titanium.
I agree. But
Cool.
the problem I have is that when AP had the original offshores, their bezel side was rubber,
Destroyed.
and those things every 5
They
years.
invented it. Yeah, they made rubber. Well, no, actually, but they AP was the first ones to make rubber bezel.
Right, but they
Hublot made the rubber strap.
Right.
AP made the rubber bezel. They
but the
took
problem
rubber
is that
to
the
next level.
bezel would
paid
go.
off, right?
The bezel would go after 5 or 6 years, especially if it
But
was
then you
like
just change it, but you sell it before that. You get it as the first one. You wear it as the first cool fucker.
Yeah.
With
then
your
you get what?
BMW, and then you sell it a couple of months later for profit.
Yeah, okay. You're not getting profit on this.
Yeah.
This
Tim, I've shared another link on a code 11. We discussed
the other
in
thing is that you're not
channel.
going to get a profit on any offshores now or codes. You're just not.
Check the price.
I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't see it.
That's,
Holy crap!
that's a much better deal. Getting this code at 20 grand is a much better deal.
Is that Jama Shop?
I'm gonna go get a refill for the wine.
Yeah, that's Joma Shop, Timmy.
Thank you, Rose.
See,
So
there you
Timothy,
go.
if you email Jama Shop, they will also provide you the papers for this code 1159.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yep, you have to email them.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a much better value.
right.
And even that is like you're stretching.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
more
you're
than
probably
50.
you're right. Because if you resold it, they probably offer you like 13 or 14 for it.
Yeah, you'd get killed.
Yeah.
And the retail of this is 25, so
Um, I would,
AP's hard. AP's hard. Brody came on the stream today because he was over there talking to them, and he was sort of playing the game, saying like, "Look, what is the path to the watch I want?" And they asked what he wanted, and it was like he's like, "I want some sort of a Royal Oak tourbillon, right?" And they were like, you probably got an 8-watch minimum."
Yeah,
do they even make 8 watches worth the while?
they pretty much said the
Why
same
doesn't
thing
he
to me.
just buy a gray market then?
Well, that's exactly. I mean,
Right.
that's where it gets like, do they realize how stupid they sound when they say that?
Well, you've got like a lot of APs. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know you can have multiple APs, but past, like if it's Royal Oaks, past 3,
Yeah.
what more are you doing?
Yeah.
What more are you doing? Okay,
Yeah.
you have a skeleton, you have a full precious metal one, and you have a, I don't know, a perpetual calendar.
Right. And
What
Buckley,
more
true.
are you doing?
And the other thing is those 8 watches, you probably get it over 4 years. It's not like you're
4
even if you have
years,
the money, you're getting it.
probably more like fucking 10 years at the rate they're going.
Exactly. So if the boutique is giving you 1 or 2 watches a year, it's like
Yeah.
4 to 5 years before you get the watch that you really want. You might as well
I was talking to them, and I like the Green Diver too, and I basically said to them like, look, if you get the Green Diver, can we guarantee that the next watch I get is a steel Royal Oak? And they're like, there's no guarantees. Well, all right, fuck you then.
Oh.
Like I'm not doing that. It's not worth it. The brand is not worth it. Let's be honest. The AP
I
brand.
think you're an idiot.
That's a stretch, Buckley. I'm pretty sure the brand is worth that.
No, it's not. It's not worth. It's a Royal Oak is not worth 1-2 watches that you have to fucking fall on a $10,000 grenade each time. It's not worth it.
Did you hear Brody on the community? He asked about a tourbillon. They told him that would be like your 8th watch.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, they told him 8 watches. Do you know how insane that is?
Hey, speaking of 8 watches, Daniel would think that you have to eat a watch.
Yes, I was trying to read a book.
No shot. This is more interesting. This is better than any novel you could ever read. These live streams is like a page turner mystery novel.
Maybe, but this is about Shakespeare and Company in Paris.
Oh yeah,
I want you to visit. And
yeah.
about Sylvia Beach, who started publishing Ulysses by James Joyce.
That's right.
And James Joyce was just a guy. He was like,
he was like you.
He was like you, Tim. I think James Joyce asked what Tim.
I'm not James Joyce. Come on, Daniel.
He was just a dude, guy.
You're crazy. You get like what the get out of here, Daniel.
He was clumsy,
Daniel's comparing me to James Joyce of our time.
Like a what?
Exhibition only, $5 super chat. David SW has offshores for $200 on the retail, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
David SW.
Do you know that means they bought that shit? If it's 200 under, it means it's 29 and change. That means they bought it for 24.
Right.
Yes. Exactly.
You're getting killed. You're getting killed. I mean, so do that, right? So do that and then have no guarantee on a Royal Oak. They call you in a year or 2 with the Royal Oak. And then you basically just look, go to the AD, pick up a Rolex Explorer 1, and then throw it in the garbage because that's what you just did.
Hey, good for you, man. Sorry, Buckley. Ooh, I read him.
Now let me show you something, Daniel. Let me show you something.
Sorry, Buckley. Just
all right. Okay.
Look at this, Daniel.
Oh, wow.
The 0 point. I bought
Bam.
this book at the Shakespeare and Company
Oh man,
in
good for you.
Paris when I was there. You see,
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
read the book?
I
Did you
did. It's an incredible
Yeah,
story. If you
yeah,
guys want to get your mind fucking shattered, you have
yeah,
to
yeah.
read this. This is like,
Or come on the team show?
Yeah.
whew,
Now
yeah.
all these books have probably been read by Rose. Like Rose is quite the Renaissance fellow in a sense. So
That's right.
That's
yeah.
good, man.
Rose, $2 super chat full screen from Monash. Stephen Monash, $10 full screen for Rose. Free red shovel Buckley for Presidente. Look at that. Buckley's got a lot of support in the channel. But love Buckley. What can you say?
Buckley,
Buckley, did you like the Royal Oak one? Sorry, Vamir. Did
I
you
still like the Royal Oak. I still like the
Mhm.
Royal Oak, but I am
But-
a logical person.
Oh,
So no matter how much I like a watch, I have to call out when there's just fucking nonsense.
right.
Mhm.
And it's like, okay, your mass-produced watch, which is a steel three-hand Royal Oak, right? They make more of the 41 Royal Oak in steel than any other watch they make.
Yeah.
You're telling me, okay, you can't get it as a first watch. No problem. So if I find another watch that I like and I'm willing to buy that first, can you guarantee me the second one will be that? Your
Yes.
most mass-produced watch?
Hmm.
And the answer is, we can't guarantee you anything. Then, fuck you.
Then what's the point, right?
yeah.
Then fuck you. I don't know. Like, oh, you don't understand the demand. I don't have to understand the demand to understand fuck you.
That's
You know,
true.
what they want to do, they want to promise that they will sell you that watch that you want as a second watch. But in reality, they want to sell you the crappy watch, and then the watch that you really want, they want to sell
Dude,
to their
the biggest
buddy in the
con,
back door, through the back door,
it's the
and make a
biggest
profit
con,
both on you and with their friend.
it's the biggest con of all time.
But
Yeah.
guys, didn't OC got his Royal Oak? He didn't have to buy any
No, I
code.
mean I'm not gonna blow up OC's spot, but that is not quite.
OC had some help. He had a lot of people vouching for him very heavily.
OC is extremely trained on how to deal with people and get, wiggle his way in. And then when you
Yeah.
have someone that's a really good friend that has bought 8 watches and you bother them for 18,
Shout out to Humble Pie.
yeah, you get a watch. Like, okay, you get a watch. But
OC is very disciplined.
if OC walked in by himself with no hookup, no VIP, you're not getting one.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised you don't have a hookup, Buckley.
Huh?
I'm surprised that you don't have a hookup with the
He has
APAD.
me. He has me. We're still working on it.
That's a negative, Cam.
Bye-bye. He's gone. No,
Bucky,
I'm
yeah.
sure I do, but it's like,
Do you want to use that for a watch, right?
and then you know what they do too? It's like, okay, I went in here. All right, let's say I go into a AP house, and I'm like, yeah, I'd like a watch, and they're like, no, we're not going to give you what you want. What else are you interested in? I'm like, I like these. Right? They're like, okay, we'll put it in your profile. We'll see what happens. I go to another AP boutique, and I walk in and say, I love the brand. I've been to your other store. They won't. Doesn't seem like they want to work with me. I'm looking for someone that wants to work with me. They're going to pull up my profile and say, hey, you're registered under Jonathan at the other store. I can't do anything for you. Well, why the fuck am I married to Jonathan? I've never bought a watch. Because Jonathan's the guy I met at first that took down my fucking phone number. And I was one of the 25 people that walked in that day and said, I want a Royal Oak.
And Jonathan thinks you're an idiot. So
Now
that's
me and Jonathan are married for the rest of my AP life, and I can't do anything about it. What if I want to work with you? Well, that's not how our company works. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, Buckley, when was the last time you've been to AP House in Manhattan?
Oh, 2 months ago?
Let's go together.
No, there's no point.
Like
Timmy,
sometimes
why do I think that it will damage Buckley's reputation?
No, let's go together. Let's go talk to them. Maybe they'll.
Oh no, yeah, Buckley, that's not the clout you want.
There's no point. There's no point in even.
We can get some free food at least.
There's so many watches. Like, look, I like the Green Diver. If they called me with it, it would be hard to turn down. I'd have to do some serious thinking and some serious soul searching.
Yeah.
But like, without that guarantee that the second watch is the one I really like the one that I want, I'm not doing it. And you could call me stupid and be like, oh, that's not how it works.
No, it makes sense.
Fine. I will live. I won't have an AP. You know what else I don't have? I don't have a fucking panda, and I'm living just fucking fine. I sleep like a baby.
You're telling me you're not tossing and turning at night, unable to
No,
go
I'm
to
not
sleep
tossing
because
and
you don't
turning
have
at
that
night.
watch on your wrist? Really?
Yeah,
I
not
think it's
tossing and
the
turning.
one on the right, Tim.
I'm
All the way
okay.
to the right.
How are you able to sleep through the night like that?
Whiskey?
It's just retarded. Like I understand there's a high demand, but with a demand that high, there should be some guidance that's pretty clear.
Right.
Telling someone like Brody, because Brody could easily flash all his watches, right? He could walk in there with the fucking Vacherons, walk in there with Pateks. He's not a slouch. So they're saying, what do
No.
you really like? And he's like, a tourbillon, right?
Yeah.
We're going to make you buy 8 watches before we talk to you about a tourbillon.
Yeah, Brody wasn't born yesterday.
Do you know how much the average AP watch is? About 50 grand right now.
But you know what? I think, Buckley, I think maybe these sales associates, they're rolling the dice on trying to see if they actually can win a lotto and find a sucker. Because
Right.
imagine if Brody was in wanted a tourbillon that much that he would say, okay, no problem. Then think about, but because I think now that they tried telling him 8, they see he didn't fall for it, they'll probably come back crawling to him saying, okay, we'll give you whatever you want, just buy something.
Yeah, and I don't know.
They were bluffing him. No.
Yeah, I
No.
think so, Timmy. They were bluffing.
But
Brody said something today that I said when I had my whole debacle with them back in October. And he said they should just put a sign on the door that says, only come in if you have 5 million in discretionary funds to spend on watches. Otherwise, you shouldn't be here.
don't waste our time.
Don't waste
Yeah.
our time.
Yeah.
Don't waste our time. Because the reality is the watch they want everybody to buy, which is the code, is the lowest production watch they make of all the watches. Maybe besides a concept. I don't know how many concepts they make, but they make less codes than offshores, and they make less offshores than Royal Oaks. So how is it that those are easy to get? It's
Right.
not. There's no demand for those watches. Well, we only make 50,000 pieces. Well, guess what? The 10,000, the 50,000 that you're making everybody buy as their first watch, you're making them buy it because there's no demand.
Yeah.
There's no demand.
And plus you lose what, 20%, 30%
And this
as
is
soon as
what
you walk out
Patek
of the
does.
store.
But that's catch-22. Not everything can be in demand, right?
Patek has 15% of the catalog, allegedly, right? I don't know if these numbers are real, but 15% is Nautilus / Aquanaut. And then let's say another 5% is grand complication, like really amazing shit, like what Russell got. So let's say there's 20% that all the people are fighting over. The other 80%, there's no demand. That's why they're making you buy them 3 times. That's why they're making you buy them 3 fucking times.
Wow.
And when you can actually swallow that, what you realize is this is just retail salespeople who really suck at sales that have completely fucking manipulated their entire customer base into eating shit sandwiches. It's a fucking scam.
That's why they were so rude to me at the authorized dealer.
It's a scam.
Buckley.
It's a scam what they do.
Buckley, they first tell me, oh, just you can take only one picture, but only of watches that are available for sale. Don't take pictures on the exhibition only. Okay, no problem. I took 2 pictures. I didn't need any more. I came back the second day with the roommate. The roommate asked them to take out a watch to try the Guinness. She puts it on the wrist, and I take a picture of the watch on the wrist. Like, is that a wrong thing? Have I crossed the line?
No, Timmy. What happened to you? It's a crime on the humanity, man.
So all I did, she put it on, and I took a picture. And the sales associate looked at me. She gave me the look and said, "Only one picture per watch." I'm like, okay. and they're talking. And I'm trying to calm the situation down because
I don't
I
know
don't
how
know.
you're
She
relating.
escalated it so hard. It became really awkward. Like suddenly, it just became silent and weird in the place.
So did they call security, Timmy?
No, 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 they didn't call. But then I decided I thought, hey, maybe I'll de-escalate. So I thought, hey, I'll just take a picture of the roommate. So I just snapped a picture of the roommate. And then she's like, no pictures at all. Like, what? She moved the goalpost. I'm like, oh, I didn't take a picture of a watch. And she's like, no, you can take pictures of yourself outside. What the fuck is
How are
going
you
on?
relating this at all to demand being a scam?
What?
Nothing. I don't know what you're
No,
talking
it's just
about
so
right now.
ridiculous that sales associate would just keep like
This is what
every
they
time
do.
I do something, she would say that I'm breaking some kind of rules and try to make me feel bad. Like, hey, no, like, oh, only one picture. Like, dude, if no pictures, just say from the beginning, no pictures. All
Timmy.
right, no problem. I would have no issues. It's not that I need these pictures so fucking badly.
Like,
Tim.
when is the last time you guys went in AD and the people actually knew about the watches?
Oh, these people were clueless, man.
They have no idea. I
Uh,
can count a handful of times, and it's usually when you go to the boutique and the people are trained by the boutique, then they know. Then they know, right? But when you go to a general AD like a Tourneau, Bucherer watch, they don't know anything. Very often, they don't even know the nicknames for the Rolexes. You can walk in and say, "Hey, oh, I like that Batman. Can you show it to me?" And they're like, "What? What's a Batman? How the fuck did you get a job at Rolex?"
so why is that, Buckley? Do you think are they uneducated? What's the reason?
Because they didn't have to work. Nobody in this industry for the last 4 or 5 years had to work, had to learn anything, and they made more money than they ever have in this bubble.
Hmm.
That's why they can't sell any of the harder watches to sell because they don't know anything about them. When I walk in and say, "Hey, I want a Submariner," they don't know how to take me to an Omega and explain why it's better for the price and sell it. They have no fucking idea.
Right.
They don't know what they're
No,
doing.
yeah, I don't think they went through training. Like there was no training that happened. They're not watch. How do you put it? Watch enthusiasts to
No,
say.
they
I
don't know
mean,
anything.
yeah, they're just there for the commission, as
Uh,
opposed to. But Tim
America
Matthews
five
said a
seven.
link. Can you just pull it up?
America 5726 says, Tim, the only crime against humanity here is your wardrobe when you walked into the AD. Listen, if they said no pictures, I don't care. I didn't care about the pictures. It just pisses me off when everything you do is wrong. So they said, I took the picture of the roommate and they said, oh, you want to take pictures? Go take pictures outside. So I went outside and I took a picture. There you go. That's the
Oh,
picture.
Oh, what a beautiful picture.
Yeah, how you like that? They said, "Hey, I did
Figure.
exactly as they told me. Go outside and take your pictures." There we
I
go.
don't
Wow.
think that AD will be there very long.
Yeah, Timmy, I just
Tim.
shared a link. Can you just pull that up? The
Oh
German.
yeah.
I just
The
want to
area
what
that
your thoughts on
AD
this
is
watch.
in, that area the AD is in is not up to the luxury standard that Rolex usually
It's a
has.
Patek.
Hey, Brody, welcome to the show.
What do you think about this watch?
Oh
Brody.
wow.
No,
30% off.
No,
no, no, no, no,
no,
no,
no, no.
no, don't buy it.
No, I'm
It's
not
the
buying.
worst Patek
Discount.
you can buy.
Yeah, but at
What's
30%.
up, guys?
Yo, bro.
It's 30% off because it's one of the hardest watches for them to sell, and they'll still pretend like they don't have any, but they do.
This is not a first watch, by the way. This is you have to buy like 3
Yeah,
watches to get this
fucking
one.
absurd.
For
Really?
this shit?
Yeah.
Are you crazy, Timmy?
Moser makes a better version of this.
Yeah, I will buy 100 Moses before this Patek, Buckley.
It's just this whole thing is getting really stupid. Like I might sound a little bit burnt out of it because
No, you sounded like me. That's the problem.
that's why. But this is honestly like I joke around about it, but I'm also serious. Like that's why I only have a few Rolexes because for the money and the maximal amount of effort it takes to get them and what they're going, how durable they are, how versatile they are, how comfortable. There's nothing better. There's the Holy Trinity can't hold a fucking candle to what Rolex has to offer at the price. And guess what? You can get them. You can't have a Panda. You can't have a Panda. But guess what? Unlike AP, if you want that Oyster Perpetual case, you got a million other options besides a Panda Daytona where you can get it.
It's true, and the Panda Daytona isn't even really their best watch. So
No, their best.
Let me ask you guys a question. Would you get this for 36,000, or would you get my Maurice Grossman for just $4,000 more?
I would throw myself off a skyscraper.
Timmy.
that's like Sophie's choice for Buckley.
Wow.
Timmy, it's like Godzilla versus King Kong.
Timmy, how about the next one? I've shared another one. Let's see if you think this.
Okay, let's see what you got here. Oh, yeah. These are tanking. Whoa, 59,000.
That's a great price. I've never seen it that cheap.
These are so unwanted, man. They're saying
Yeah, they are garbage, Timmy.
Wait, is that
No,
right?
that's totally not
Is the retail on that really 83,000?
Yes.
Yep,
Yes.
yep, Brody.
madness.
It's
Is
a
it-
beautiful watch.
Is it platinum or is it white gold?
White gold.
That's white gold.
83,000 for a white gold manual line chronograph?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
I think it's wonderful. I think it's
Hard to
beautiful.
believe, right?
No, I look, I like the movement.
That the thing is,
It's a
that
bit of-
that
it's a bit of-
80,000. No,
it's a
but
bit
the
of
thing
an
is,
old
Brody,
man.
is that 80,000s, a lot of people can see through the number, and they kind of think that that's a fake number, because what happened was the 5170 used to go
Yeah.
for 50,000. So when they went with this new model, they increased the price by almost 30,000.
I
And the
know,
collectors they're not idiots. They're like, no, hold on a second. You
This
were
is also-
selling 5170 for 50.
Yeah.
So that's how
This
much
is-
we'll pay for one on the gray market.
Yeah, this is also, I think, 42, and the 5170 is 40 millimeters. For me, the 5170 is a better fit and a better watch, but that's just me.
Yep.
I
America
agree
is
with
like,
that. Yeah, I agree with that. For the money, yeah, I would get the 1815 on the gray.
yeah, the
sure.
finishing, yeah, the finishing on the
And
long
you
is
you can get the white. Well, the black dial's more, but you can get on the gray. You can get the white dial for about $5,000 less than the black dial, but you can get them in the 50s.
yep.
Timmy, another one. Let's see if
Here we go.
I don't know if
Oh, this is just ridiculous.
Oh, that's their Grand Compli.
Oh, oh my
Yeah, but
god, another price drop.
Yeah,
Millions price drop.
$6 million. This is a fashion show watch for Fashion Week. This is not something.
Yeah, only Brody can buy this watch.
No way. I can't buy this watch.
yeah, if
If
Brody
I
buys
had
it,
the money, I wouldn't buy this watch.
Yeah.
No, come on.
Yeah, good point.
You know why I wouldn't buy this watch? Because
look
I'm
bad.
not Liberace. Okay, this is not a cool watch.
This is a Liberace watch. This is totally Liberace.
Yeah. Don't guys. Let's not be too hard on Liberace.
okay.
Never knew Liberace, so.
Yep. This thing is terrible.
Okay, I've got another one for you. Timmy.
I think even Elton John would pass on this. He'd go, you know what? That's even a little too much for me.
I think it's too expensive for Elton John. You need to be like a king of,
Maybe.
like a oil baron. Oh, here we go. That's nice.
It's a Hodinky watch.
Yeah. That's kind of like a little like what Jay-Z has now.
Wow.
Or he's got the white dial one, the more vintage one.
Holy crap. That's a
Right?
split second. Split second. Perpetual. What about this? Is a John Mayer, Ed Sheeran type of piece.
Right?
This is just a degree of separation.
This is what separates kind of
Yeah,
the
that's what
next
it
level people versus the.
You buy
So
this
messed
so
up.
that when you go to the steakhouse, you're not in the Submariner.
Yeah.
That's why you buy this.
Brody, you need one of these. Like just
No, I don't.
next.
I did try. I did try on the rose gold 38 millimeter Royal Oak chronograph with the blue dial today.
Mm,
I did try that on.
It's a nice watch.
very
It
good.
is. Rose gold's not for me.
You know, in all due respect, I don't like the bracelet on this thing.
The full gold bracelet watch is not me.
It's like butter, though.
Too
This
much.
is
Not me.
perfect. It's a
Yeah.
perfect bracelet.
Yeah. So you want to hear about my experience today?
Yeah. Tell us.
So Buckley basically reiterated it accurately, but the only other thing I'll add is even the pieces that I can get, which you would think should be easier to get, like a 3-hand steel code or a 38 millimeter chronograph, the silver, the all silver. He would say things to me like, well, the thing is they don't make a lot of these, so we don't get them very often. So I'm like, these are the foundational pieces that they're telling you are the ones you start with, and they don't even know when they get them in. And I said, well, I understand that. And then I also understand that there's a list. He goes, well, there's not really even a list. It's like they come in and then, they probably have some, meet and confer over, well, who's going to get to give it to their client. And if they get one, say like the green one there, or the one above it and the column above the smoke gray dial, they might only get a couple of those in every year at each location. And it's like, well, if you're fighting over the scarcity of this watch, I mean, and it's like, so maybe in 6 months you'll get a call for that one. And then after that, maybe you'll get the next one in another year. And then after that, maybe you'll get the third one in another year after that. And basically you've kind of bought 3 watches that you're not really looking for anyway, in the hopes of getting maybe a 41 millimeter Royal Oak, white, black, or blue dial, or whatever, right? Yeah. Or maybe you get a chronograph, or they'll probably sell you a gold one. But they're not going to sell you anything with complication. So, it's kind of over. And then the other thing is, after the chronographs, there's a big jump in complication. It's not like they then have a complete calendar or just a plain moon phase one that might be cool. They go straight from a chronograph to, flying turb, perpetual calendar. There's like a huge leap between their most basic sort of complication, which is chronograph, to the next complication up. It's either a turb or a perpetual calendar, right? So there's not even like room for even sort of getting something, more interesting than a 3-hander or a chronograph, unless you spend a ton of money to get to a turb or perpetual calendar. So it's,
it goes, AP goes 30,000, 30,000, 120,000. And then
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
They go back on you. They're like, do 70,000 twice, and then you can come back up to 120 or 250. And it's like, how are you supposed to work with someone like that?
Yeah. So
it's like, all right,
I did, but I mean, even like I was looking for 34 millimeters because I would like to get something for my wife, and I'm, so when you look at them though, in the 34 millimeter range, they only have 3 watches that don't have diamond bezels, right?
Oh yeah.
Or in steel. So you could either get the frosty blue dial without a diamond bezel, that's white gold, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is gorgeous. But
right. That's gorgeous.
60 grand.
Right. Exactly. Or you can get, a bunch of colors with full diamond bezels, or you can get, they have 2 two-tones, one with a gray dial, one with a white dial. And then they have just a plain white steel 34 millimeter. That one right there. That's the cheapest one they have.
Brody is
so they don't even have really even like a great entry level selection for women. Just sort of wondering if with the new CEO coming in, if they're going to sort of broaden entry level pieces for women to get, right?
They need to reshuffle. I would say don't rush to buy the AP. Let's see what kind of changes they're going to implement, because this might be a journey that you guys might regret getting onto.
Honestly, the pieces that I can get from them now,
yeah,
I'd rather passing notes. I would much rather get my wife one of the two-tone 34 millimeters than get anything that they're going to offer me for my next piece.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a surprise for your wife, or she knows you're looking for her?
I don't know. I don't know if she's got her headphones on in the next room or not. Might not be anymore. I don't know.
Let's hope so. Let's hope it's white.
But, I mean, you can get some of the 37 millimeters, which are too small for me and probably too big for her. I don't think she'd like them. And there's more choices in the 37s. I just feel like their sizing's a little off, and their choices in the 34s it's odd. You either have to go precious metal, diamond bezel, or you have very few choices. And then they have the ceramic ones, which aren't even worth talking about because you're not getting those.
No.
So, but I will say this. The AP house is way better than in LA, is way better than the boutique in Beverly Hills. It's a better atmosphere. They have way more stuff on display, way more things to try, much better experience.
Where?
AP house in LA.
Oh, when you say well, Beverly Hills is LA.
No, they have a boutique on Rodeo Drive.
Okay.
And then they have the AP house in Los Angeles on Sunset Boulevard.
Okay.
Really sort of in West Hollywood or Hollywood.
Oh, there.
And it's up in an office building, and it's a much better experience. They got a whole they got a whole floor, and it's like a huge lounge, and they got balconies, and they have way more stuff on exhibition and on display for you to try on and look at.
Yeah, it's better.
Timmy, I shared another link.
Oh, okay. Let me pull it up. Look
So,
at this
yeah,
one. This
yeah.
seems to be a new color combination.
Yeah, I don't like it. I do not like that color dial on the rose gold.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a very special perpetual calendar. That's where all the numbers and the date and everything is in the row. So it's Wednesday, 10th January. It's like a perfect calendar.
Yeah.
How thick is it?
It's very thin. Look at that.
Yep.
See it? Very thin, and it's a micro rotor, but it's got a platinum micro rotor, so this is contrast really well. But it's discounted from 140,000. This is the kind of watch that when it came out, it was extremely difficult to get. There's very limited number of these, and it is a bit of a feat of engineering. This is Patek making the perpetual calendar the most legible it could possibly be. I could see a CEO of some major Fortune 500 company wearing some shit like this. Right? This is what you do, right? A
Yeah.
president of a country or a dictator. It's a great watch for a dictator.
Yeah, dictator like me. I'm going to leave, guys. I got to nurse my injuries from levitating the other day.
Oh no, Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
see you tomorrow.
Bye, Daniel.
Take care.
All right, Daniel.
Tim, I got one
Go
last one
much
for you.
longer, but-
If you can.
What?
I got another link, a last one.
Ooh, one more link. Here we go. 110K though for this one. Buckley, what do you think about the watch like this?
Yeah.
No,
Is this clean?
No, it's not
No.
Buckley style.
I'm not buying that. No.
I'm
Well,
not.
what if you raised through the ranks and became a high-end CEO?
He'll buy a gold Rolex.
I wouldn't.
I would buy that, but I prefer the 5320 over that.
The next one, I think that might be one.
Okay. Oh no, this is a Diego. This is the Diego type of watch. Look at that, 72,000 bargain with the blue dial, micro rotor. It's cheap, and this one is tiny.
Is that a perpetual? What is it?
It is a perpetual, but it's a old style perpetual with.
Yeah.
This is
I was going to.
that they put into the Nautilus perpetual ultra thin.
If you in Jama Shop, if you put in 5320G, is the one that I'd like to get within the next 3 to 5 years.
5320.
And it's actually gone down even more.
Really?
And
5320.
I think Humble Pie has the white dial. I want the
Oh
salmon.
yeah, Humble Pine. He does have this milky. He was actually wearing it earlier.
Yeah.
I think today.
Yes.
I like the other one, the one on the left. It's cheaper.
Yeah, that's the one. The salmon dial is the one I want.
Yeah, salmon.
Actually, the
Really,
John
I like the cream dial one better.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
But
Yeah, this is a humble
Well,
pine. Here's the cream
it
dial.
looks like it's more in demand. It's $6 grand more.
$5
I'm
grand.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if this salmon dial isn't done exactly right, I mean, it could just be the rendering, this photo, but that it looks peach.
Yeah, I've tried it on. It was pretty damn nice, but that's on my taste. So,
Check this out. Are you ready? Bam.
Yeah.
Look
Sweet.
at that. Sweet. See, this is like the one with everything in line, except here the date is, it kind of goes around the circle and there's a moon phase. Whereas the other one but
see how they do the distinction between 31 and 1, so it doesn't look like 311 like all one
in
number.
red.
They just they do
That's
it
smart,
red
actually,
versus the way the AP did it with
Yeah.
the middle one was sort of a sub one, smaller, right?
Mhm.
On the John Mayer I'm talking about.
That's right.
I think this is better actually.
That's the one
Better
thing
way to
that
do it.
really bothers me
Yeah.
about AP is that John Mayer move.
Tim, I've shared a link with the salmon dial, a better picture.
You think it's kind of
You mean the whole watch, Buckley, or
No. The watch is the limit. It's like too much almost.
Yeah.
It's like you like
him-
John Mayer, but you don't want to.
him
Do you feel
becoming-
like you're getting cucked by John Mayer? when you
Yes,
get
I
watched?
do. I feel like all the AP people now, you're just getting like, I don't want I don't want a guy in the music industry working on the board with my Holy Trinity company. Okay,
Right.
play the fucking guitar. Like I don't.
Tim, can you pull up the link for
Weird.
the salmon dial?
Weird. The Travis Scott was bad enough because that guy's just like a fucking jabroni burger and a half.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
how.
this is
that guy-
even different than.
Brody, this is the salmon dial, so it looks different than the picture.
Oh, that looks.
That looks better. That looks better than the
Yep.
than the rendering for sure.
That looks great.
Whoa.
That looks really.
Is it a
good.
40 or a 40? It's a 40 millimeter watch.
I think it's a 39.
Hold on.
Let's
Oh,
see.
well.
Monochrome has it.
It's small. It's not big. It's
It's
no
It's
more
40.
It's 40.
And 11.
Wow.
thickness 11. Yeah.
Look at that case back.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The way the numerals are.
I've handled the cream. I've handled the cream color one line. It was
Yeah.
that went out of production, and then this one.
Yeah,
they
but the
replaced
salmon
me with
looks
this one
good.
last year.
actually, the salmon.
It's perfect texture on the dial.
This might get replaced at Watches and Wonders. They may do another color because the cream dial only lasted a year. This might only last a year.
I would change that strap immediately.
Yeah.
You go on black?
That's what she said.
No, I don't like dark brown or brown. I feel like old man in that.
Black is good, yeah.
Yeah.
Not
like
black.
blue,
I would probably do a
blue
navy.
Saffiano,
Yeah, navy for me.
something to match the moon phase. I don't know.
Tim G, is this the one you're looking for?
Are these the drawers?
Absolutely. That's it. That's it. That's one of my. That's one of my sweet 5.
Yeah, nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's
Tim G, buy this watch once you get that bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is down 16 at 80 grand.
This is stunning. It's really stunning.
Funny.
Funny.
But
Funny.
but you have to buy these very smart. For example, oh, by the way, for example, we have like a bit of a breaking news here on Joma Shop right now. There's a star wheel that's available for 6.5. Look
Really?
at that. Yeah.
What's the retail?
I don't know. Let's how much is
They
retail?
don't. I don't know what the retail is. They don't. I
tell
think
us.
that's one of the watches they don't post retail on the site.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think that's like around retail. Maybe slightly above,
Yeah.
maybe slightly below.
Yeah.
I think it's just on retail.
I know it's a very difficult watch. To
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
48,000 Swiss franc is what I
What? That's it?
I'm sharing the link, Timmy. You can.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of it though. I think it's the movement design is misplaced in a dress watch case. That's just my opinion.
But Brody, you hit code 1159.
Yep,
Yeah, I
it's
just
48,000 Swiss.
well, you know, listen, I know I've been giving the code a hard time. It's a nicer watch than I've been sort of playing it. It's okay. It's just so not worth the money. It's just not worth. If you really let me ask you this: if the code 1159 wasn't in the AP lineup and it was just a separate brand that all they made was the code 1159, but it was the exact same watch, would any of you guys be talking about it or buying it?
It would
No.
be half
No.
the price.
No.
It'd be half the price of this.
Nah.
Maybe at half the price. Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm
There
saying
you go.
whatever other brand came out with it,
Yeah.
would make it half the price.
Right.
Yep.
There you go.
But I think,
48,000 Swiss francs.
I think they're
That's
really
it.
nice.
Yeah, that's too much for a code 1159 to me.
That's
The
good.
thing I do like about the codes is I do like the way the crystal is sort of curved, kind of like not as extreme because the case isn't curved, but kind of like the Grubel Forces.
It has this really nice effect.
It curves
curvature.
all, both ways, and it gives a pretty cool effect. I do like that.
So I did in Geneva. I did go to a Grubel Forsey boutique, and they said you have to start out with the S2 if you want one. And I did put my name down. I don't know when I would ever get it. And I said, fine, I'll be happy. That's the only one I would want anyway. Is the S2 model? It's like the 60. It's their version of the 6701 for the RM.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know. The more I look at the
to do
price,
with- oh.
the more I
Yeah, that's a
realize
British brand, Timmy. This is a half British brand. Stephen Forza is a British watchmaker.
that's why they break.
So he's the-
Yeah, that's probably true.
So, but you couldn't get an S1. I mean, you can get the you're talking about the double Balancier, not the. You can get
No, it's a single. They told me the
right.
beginning model is the S2.
Okay. Hey.
The website is so grandiose.
So, Timji, do you know Sam Altman from OpenAI?
Yeah.
So
OpenAI.
he's a big collector of Grubel Force.
Shut
Oh,
up.
Sam Altman.
No way.
Yep,
That's
look it up.
Wow.
Look it up. Sam Altman and Grubel Force.
I don't like the wart of their older models. They have that. They have like the
Yeah, those older models are ugly.
ugly. They were trying to produce something that I just didn't like, but now I actually like them. They fit the wrist pretty well. They're like RMs because they curve.
Mm-hmm.
So even though they're thick, and that's because of that rotor there that's like on a 30-degree angle. It actually is very comfortable. Even on my 6.
It weighs nothing.
It weighs nothing. But they said, yeah, the S2. That's the only model I would want is the S2.
I tried this on in Chicago.
Yeah, that's all you need. No. What did you think, Brody?
They fit great. They fit the convex. Those fit better. That the other ones are too big. That one fits pretty well. I mean, they're cool. They're cool.
Right. There's something. They're different.
They're expensive.
Yes. But they only make 250 of these. Think about it. Our RAM, they make 5,000 watches every single year. That's so many watches. This is only 250.
Yeah, Tim, there is a reason they only make 250 watches because they can't sell them.
No, but also like no. There's a lot more handcrafted.
They do as much hand finishing as anybody in the business. That is
absolutely.
Yeah. Dr. Bob's Nightmare, thank you so much. Says Tim G has a pirate's chest full of watches and 36-year-old booty.
Yeah, I have a couple. But that's all right. The 36-year-old though, that's true.
Tim, I found a royal look on.
That'd be nice.
If you want to pull it up, the last link I shared.
The last one, not this. Oh,
not the next
one.
This is one.
Wow, 43,000. It's got a big ding here in the left corner. Look at that. It's all and the ding here too.
It's like O'Shea's
it looks
best.
wrecked. It's all warped. Look at that. It's not even straight.
See, this is another thing about AP Royal Oaks.
Yeah.
Is that fucking bezel. You have to be so careful. You don't want that to happen.
I agree with you. Their steel is very very, very soft. It's almost like
They
a
do it on
gold.
purpose. They put soft steel on purpose so that it will damage as easily.
Brody, is this the one you're looking
Whoa,
for?
that's it. This is like one and done piece. Holy crap.
Is
Yeah.
this the 39 turb, the ultra thin, or I can't tell?
Let me see. What is it? It's 41.
No, it's not because it's got a gray dial.
There's a 41.
The blue dial ultra thin is awesome. That one,
Yeah.
that's the one, man.
But Tim, what do you think about the price? 32%
That's
off.
a huge
Oh,
drop
yeah.
from 201,000 down to 137.
It's incredible that Jama Shop even has these. If you think about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did they get the money to buy these, even at whatever
And
price?
they do,
Well,
and
you
they
gotta
do.
be on consignment.
They do own them. They do own them. I mean, they own most of them. I had one of my watches on here for a while. They have another one now that they wanted.
The issue with Jomo Shop is that it's a New York company, Tim G.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn. I don't trust them. That's why.
Oh, I've been shopping with Jama Shop since 2001. I've never had a problem.
But you only buy below $5,000 watches, not
No,
expensive watches.
I don't. I won't even touch a watch below 5,000.
Timmy, I think the next one you'll like it.
Oh yeah, I like this one. This is a stunner, stunning. Oh, this one, yeah, this is for Daniel Katz, a perfect choice.
I think I found a
Holy
better
cow.
watch. I think I found a better watch than that AP, and I'm not even trying to be that guy.
Whoa, I mean, this is
Man, that's a
epic.
good
Let's
watch,
see.
Timmy.
I like this one. This is
Too much.
That's a one and done, Timmy. One and done.
yeah. This could be my
All
one.
right,
and
that
done
comes
for
with a
life.
rubber strap.
Yeah, it comes on both.
What are they asking?
Quick change trade. Oh, they're ridiculous.
Below retail, Buckley.
How's that possible?
Oh my God.
But why is retail 227? Is it made of platinum?
I'm thinking it's platinum, Timbo.
Oh, if it's platinum, then that's fucking ballers. Let's see. Is it ballers? Oh, dude, look at this. They have this one.
White gold case.
What the fuck? They have everything. Where did they get so much money to buy all this stock? Where did Jomo Shop?
I don't know. Like I said, the guy I deal with, he came back. I was just talking to him like 2 days ago. He said that they're getting a ton of stuff in, and he said he's never seen it this much. And he said next quarter it's supposedly more. The ads are just giving it to them. I mean,
it's just white gold. Ew.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't buy purple watches.
Unless you're a pimp.
Or Prince.
Oh, I can see Daniel Katz wearing that.
Yes,
Well,
Daniel
pimp-
Katz.
The Katz man can wear it.
The cat's out of the bag.
Remove that VC about Timmy.
That's kind of gross. This VC.
Yeah, that's a curse to a Vacheron.
Yeah, very questionable watch. You're sending me some questionable.
Look at see America's coming.
Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up? What's going on there?
What piece is he talking about?
I think he's talking about the.
Look, I got some Moda
pieces America
Moda
talking
images. Dumping pieces on Jomo Shop while laughing at you in the boutique. What the fuck?
America, which piece are you talking about? Put it in the chat. Not sure.
Well, everything. All those pieces. The
Yeah, I
Pat
think he just wanted
the
a-
Pateks.
Yeah. he
Right,
just
the Pateks. 5-1
No, he said I was-
5172.
No, he said I was laughed at. The purple dial. I got it.
Oh, the purple down. Damn.
So they're finally opening up a boutique, a Patek boutique. It's supposed to open this month, but rumor has it that they can't find enough or qualified sales reps. So it may be delayed because of that. That's what I heard.
Where are they
You
opening the
gotta
boutique,
wanna
Tim
fly-
G?
And
My guy,
Boston.
my guy was new today. He had just started with AP, and he came from the fashion industry. He came from Louis Vuitton and some other fashion brands. He had never sold watches before. So there you go.
Okay. Well,
Nice guy though. Very nice guy.
Interesting. Here, check this out. JLC, our favorite brand. Shout out to JMB. JMB, no offense. Love you, brother. Thank you so much for all the support. My JMB has been the greatest supporter ever since we made up. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you, man. It's this fight with Forpy. It ain't easy, so I appreciate all people who got my back. We're not gonna back down. We got the cartel against the rope. Finish the job, guys. 12.5 for the JLC. Triple date.
Oh, that's a good price for a triple
It's
D.
cheap, right?
Yep, yep.
Cheap. This is like you get. You might as well you ask for a soda drink and French fries with this. That's how cheap this is.
Timmy, I got another link for you. The last
Got another
one
link.
I just posted. Is that the one Chrono has? Cars in Chrono?
Let's see. The last one.
Yeah, the last link I posted.
No, that's not the one he's got. He's got the one in platinum, limited to 100 pieces.
Okay.
But this is white gold with black printing. Beautiful.
Down 20%.
Specimen.
It's a 41, no? 41 millimeter, Timmy?
40.
Oh, 40.
40. Okay. There's two
They
sizes.
make them in
Lady
36 and 40.
I think this is the 36.5.
It's 36. Jeez. No, it says men's.
Oh, okay.
That's the 40. I'll bet it's the 40.
Oh no,
it's 36 then.
36.5. Shit.
Yeah, that's why it's only 24.
Oh, it's the lady size.
Yeah, I was like, why is it so cheap?
It's lady boy size.
And what about this one? The traditional world time.
Oh shit. This is pretty cool. Vacheron. World time.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about these style world timers with the text all the way around the dial? I mean, they all make them. Like Patek makes them, Vacheron makes them.
Yeah, I like them and I
Next is the
don't.
best.
It's just so much text.
Yeah.
That's the
I gotta
problem.
tell you, I know people don't like JLC, but I think their geographic world timer is a way better design.
Patek makes them better. That's the problem.
So, guys, you won't believe me, but Moritz Grossman has a very good world time watch. Timmy, can you pull up that watch? I think you know what.
Really?
World time. Oh yeah, it's interesting.
It's a
And
very
I actually think amongst the ones that I'm talking about with all the text around the dial, I think don't laugh, but I think the Frederic Constant their dial looks better than any of the other ones.
so.
It
So,
just does.
Brody, you will like this watch, the Moritz Grossman world time.
Yeah,
No,
look at that.
I don't like that.
You know how this works though?
I do not like that.
That is the most awful thing I've ever seen.
But it's very intuitive to use, guys. It's very easy.
Yeah, I know. I get that part.
Holy fuck, is that bad?
I'd rather have a harder watch to work that looks better.
Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
What's the problem? What's the freak out, Buckley?
Is there
Why are you
onions in
tripping?
this room? Because my eyes.
I feel like I'm in 11th grade world history class.
It's first time when you look at it, you think it's dumb, but then when you look at it again, you understand
That
how
looks dumb.
brilliant this watch actually is.
Yeah,
You know
the
what-
movement is amazing in this watch.
You know what this reminds me of? Those children's book, right? You rotate the globe and it reveals the text underneath.
Yes. You know
I
what?
mean,
this-
and of all cities in the U.S. to like highlight,
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Because who
Well,
cares
Las
about
Vegas, right? Las Vegas.
like they couldn't put Los Angeles, Phoenix.
No, I think that's probably the position of the rotor, right? So they figured out it's right above Phoenix. So
I mean,
Brody, that's because of Arizona State.
yeah, okay.
That is so butt ugly.
What is
Apparently Moritz-
Phoenix is a great city, no?
Apparently, Moritz Grossman has a place in Scottsdale. What can I tell you?
I don't know. They should have made that like Denver or Los Angeles or something.
Yeah, it's funny.
I mean, that's
It's
just
the worst watch I think I've ever seen. I
But-
don't think I've ever seen a worse watch in my life.
But the cool thing is that so you set the home time and then you could see what time it is in those
But why
6
do I care?
locations.
Why do I care at all?
Well, if you work business, then you probably, if you're working international business, if you're working for a company like Microsoft, like one of those German chainsaw companies, right? This is where they operate. They work in
Dubai.
Dubai. They work in Singapore. They work in
those guys.
Japan,
I think you're stretching.
Yeah.
Africa,
Those
They-
guys
they-
that
they
have
Brazil,
jobs, they check their iPhone.
and Phoenix. Guess what's in Phoenix? That's where all the weapons are made. Why is it Phoenix? Because, dude, that's Area 51.
Area
What do you
51
think?
is
One's
in
in
Nevada.
Nevada, right? Or is it-
Yeah, that's where all the
No, Phoenix
big
is Arizona.
military
Phoenix is in
important
Arizona.
industry is.
Timmy, if you lived in Phoenix, I mean, I hope no one lives in Phoenix. On the,
Those F-35s don't sell themselves, and guess who's helping with the development?
Pharmaceutical.
Yeah, America says this is a $50,000 pharmaceutical watch. It's great for Poland chainsaw worker.
Tim, I found a Richard Mill on Joma. Can you pull it up?
Joma?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's world time.
By the way, on the inside, you guys not gonna believe it. Let me show you something before we leave. Let me show you a Tim Masso video on this watch that will
oh man,
blow your.
oh, isn't this interesting? You actually,
Yeah, are you ready to get interested?
yeah.
Okay, well, watch
Oh,
this.
hurts.
Oh, look, jumping hour. Look how high definition that dial is. That's not for fucking idiots. In that low quality picture,
Makes me dizzy.
Yeah.
yeah. But look at these screws. That's on here.
Then this solves the problem that nobody asked for.
Listen, when you're a tycoon, then we'll
You
talk.
don't need this.
When you work on one of those international cargo ships that delivers F-43 fighter planes and B-52 bombers, then we'll talk about it.
No, this is a
Yeah.
dog. This
Yeah.
is a dog.
Then there's no Europe. There's not a single country in Europe.
Wow.
If this was the last watch on Earth, I wouldn't buy it.
At least they know the market, guys. There is no Europe. That's a good thing.
Wow, you guys are just haters. I didn't know. I don't know you guys had so much hate for this watch.
No, this
Watch this. Watch. Oh, did you see that? It jumps.
How do you set for daylight savings? You don't.
I don't
You
know.
what
can't.
happens when one state
Because
moves
US is
to
the only one
one
that has it. The rest of
Oh,
the world
those
doesn't.
places don't have daylight savings.
Exactly. But
pick-
Phoenix, oh,
They
Phoenix
picked only
doesn't
the
have.
locations that wouldn't have daylight
Brody,
savings.
that's why they picked Phoenix.
course.
They don't have daylight savings in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's-
Arizona doesn't have daylight savings. That's why they picked Phoenix.
Look how incredible the dial is. It looks like a globe,
Yep.
Yeah.
and it's chunky as AF.
What's the thickness, Timmy?
What's the thickness?
Yeah.
Hockey puck.
It's as big as your mama's ass.
Link
No,
for Cam's mama.
It's chunky. It's a chunky. Look. Oh, I think they even cut. They cut the video. They didn't want to show the side.
Yeah.
It's vicious.
Hey, Timmy, I have a theory for you.
Uh-huh.
So you know Stephen Kudeke, no? The Kuduki watch.
Kudoki? Yeah,
Yeah.
Kudoki. I know Kudoki.
So the movement, why is it balls and cock, man? I still don't get that dildo movement.
Well, he's trying to be provocative.
Can you show the punters what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
is-
it's basically cock and balls. I'm like, what the fuck?
I want a
Yeah.
Hublot.
It's a dick and
Let me find a Hublot. That's
this is the tentacle porn version.
Hublot.
Here we go. Oh, here. Boom.
Yeah, look at this watch.
Very
fuck?
very sexual, visually sexualized. I like it. MJ, $5 super chat. Tim, if you like this watch, please use this $5 to buy some sense. America, what's the sawdust resistance on that piece? 0 sawdust.
Tim, pull up the Richard Mill.
Richard Mille. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. Oh my god. Is it the last one?
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go. Bam. Oh.
What?
expensive.
$500,000 for this shit.
Yeah. Why is it so expensive?
total junk.
What's wrong with it?
Timer.
Have a torno shape. Forget it.
That's too expensive.
Man,
Why? What the hell?
I would prefer to buy your FUBU stocks, Timmy, over this watch.
Oh, it's a world
And
time.
a tourbillon.
Oh. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Guys, it's a good show. It's a good show. Let's do another 7 minutes, 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Find your final questions, guys.
I found a watch
Know
for
in the chat.
Buckley.
Upvote. Let's get to 150 upvotes.
I found a watch for Buckley, yeah.
Buckley, by the way,
Big
I
deal.
heard you're starting to change your mind on Hublot. Is that true?
I never hated Hublot.
Yeah, he's never.
Buckley.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
not
you know what, that's a good
No,
price.
get rid of it. Get rid of it. It's too thick. Get rid of it.
Zeno
Get rid of it.
Precision. This is the close
Yeah. Sell it on
sapphire
eBay.
crystal.
Yeah. Throw it away right now. Don't even put it back in the box. No. Buckley, as you know, I recently came out as a Hublot fanboy. I love Hublot.
Yeah, I don't
Dude.
hate them.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
hate
nothing
them
wrong
like
with it.
everybody else does. I mean, I
Dude,
don't.
and when me and Red Shovel walked into Hublot boutique, they treated us like human beings.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
They have to.
Even the boutique here, they treat you really well. It's
Yeah.
nice.
They're just like I like the Fusion, and the Fusion to me, I know this sounds crazy. The Fusion to me looks like a very modern, luxurious watch. It just looks like luxury. I don't know. To me,
I'm not familiar with the Fusion, so
just pull up a Fusion.
Yeah,
Pull up a Fusion.
I'll just find you on
Pull up the Hublot website. Go ahead.
Fusion.
Okay.
Give it a whirl, Tim.
Aaron Fletcher, hello.
Oh my God.
Boston Collective,
Not
pop
the
on.
weird- Not the weird crap. Go to the regular Fusion.
Wow. Watches. Here we go.
Timmy, I have the link for you.
There you go. Fusion.
Classic Fusion. Yes, that's it.
Okay,
The
so
one
click
on
on
the
that watch. Click on that watch.
Three-hander, yeah?
45, I think.
Wow.
Not those. Not those.
You
Not
go.
those.
I think you go down. There's a-
Yeah, keep going down. Keep going.
45.
There you go. The first one.
45.
45.
Oh,
Go up, Tim. Go up.
One black dial, one up.
Black dial to the left. Right?
45.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the
45?
price?
Yeah. Click that.
That would look really good on you.
Now look.
Look at the price.
Let's talk for a second here.
That's
Let's talk for a
cheap.
second.
And you get a 20% off. So
The
that's
watch.
price.
The watch is
Shit.
clean. The watch is clean. It's titanium, so it's going to be light and comfortable.
Mm.
Okay. Now
Yeah.
on the rubber, it's going to be even more comfortable.
You can beat on it.
As micro adjust. Okay. The indices, I think, are white gold. And
Beautiful dial.
it's thin. It's thin as fuck. I think it's like 11 millimeters, 10 millimeters. That's not a bad watch. And you're going to get one for like 5K, 6K.
But yeah, is the movement Celita, Buckley?
No, I think it's an Hublot in-house, which is garbage, but hey.
Pioneer, the art of fusion.
It's based upon
Unico
a study.
automatic chronograph. Look, I think that it's their own movement. They're saying here, art of fusion carries out perfect symbiosis. Wow. Kyle D says Movado ripoff. No, but they did invent rubber, and rubber is such a
They're the rubber guys.
modern material.
Yeah.
They
It's
were
all
the
about the
first to
rubber.
do it.
And
Yeah,
it's a
they were-
super comfortable rubber. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a hater like everyone else. I would wear one. I don't give a fuck.
Titanium is a great modern material too, because after you tried everything, you want just something that's nice but not ridiculous, not too big, not too small, not too heavy, not too light. Something you can take in the pool, something you don't have to be afraid of beating up a little bit. Something not too expensive, but also you don't want cheap shit. You want also something that's a little bit different. Not every fucker on the street out there is wearing.
Tim,
Buckley,
just not the
Hublot
German-
is an anti-Nico
Buckley,
watch as
I
well.
agree with you. They did a nice job
Tim,
with
I
this
just
one.
posted a link. Can you just put it?
Yeah, like look, it'd be one thing if it was 20 grand, right? But
Mhm.
at 8,000 and then a discount, you're talking 6,000. Like
6,240. This is the exact watch.
What are people?
It's a great.
complaining
It's a
about?
great. It's a great deal. It's a great deal. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
it's better than a JLC Polaris. Sorry, Lucia.
I just don't know why people complain so hard about them compared to like other shit out there.
But do you know why? Because their history is quite sketchy, Buckley.
No,
They
but they
did
were
some weird
smeared.
shit
That
years back.
wasn't real history. You think Nico Leonard knows anything about watches? He just slandered Rick Ross and probably going to get a defamation lawsuit slapped against him. So do you really
Timmy,
want to go by what that guy thinks about watches?
Timmy, I'm not even talking about Nico. I hate
Oh,
that guy. You know better than me. I hate that fatso. But I'm just
Okay.
talking about what Hublot as a brand did 5 to 10 years back.
Yeah, but listen, everybody makes mistakes,
what
and
do they do? I don't know. What do they do?
So Buckley, the 5 to 10 years back, they were selling their manufacturer movement, which was basically a ETA, something like that along the
Yeah, it
line.
was, I think Salida movements or something.
Yep,
Yeah.
Oh, that's what happened.
yep,
Yeah, they were claiming they were in-house movements, and they were
Oh, it's like
it's like
what
private
Bremont did.
movements.
yep, Tim G. What Bremont did basically.
Did they fix that, or is it the same?
Yeah. No, they fixed it.
Yeah, that is shady.
yeah,
I mean,
but I don't actually know
Panerai
enough
did the
about
same
that story.
thing. A lot of brands got cut doing that. Not a
Can I
lot,
actually get some
but quite
get
a
a
few.
story on that? Do you know? Are there any articles written about that, Vimal?
Yeah, let me check.
Because I would love to
So,
learn about that period when Ubla did this more. Because I think there was embellishment. I think people like Nico Leonard, in order to get some clicks, that they purposely smeared Ubla more than they needed to be smeared.
I think it actually started with Adrian, but sure.
No, I think Adrian followed it up because yeah, Adrian was second. Like Nico made it his whole shtick to hate Hublot. Or maybe you're right. Huh.
I think it was Adrian.
Like way back in the day.
He made a video where he did some close-up shots and the finishing was like real dog shit, like rust and stuff. But
Oh.
I don't know. All I'm saying is I think the cleaner ones are nice looking. I don't think they're crazy expensive for what you're getting compared to, I mean, you just showed me a fucking three-hand AP 43 millimeter, 15 thick at 27,000. Right? The Fusion is coming in at around 7. You think that it's worth 20,000 more? 20,000 more than the Hublot? 20,000 more, Tim?
Which watch, Buckley?
That new offshore they just made.
Oh yeah.
It
Well,
doesn't
not
do
only
anything.
that, but even the IWC Engineer is like 16, 15 grand.
No, I
Yeah.
think the new offshore
13.
with the rubber bezel, it brings the price down. It readjusts the price. It makes
but,
people think,
but it's
hey,
still
but
25,
that's the
26.
cheapest one.
It's still 25, 26.
Fucking 27 grand. Like
I know.
it doesn't. There's no There's nothing to it. It's a three-hander.
Yeah, it's got
Tim,
this big dial though. This
Tim, I
chunky.
found the Adrian Barker video on Hublot. I posted the link
Oh,
in the
okay.
chat.
Oh shit! Look at this. Look at this. See, Tim. All we got to do is open the door, and they come out of the closet.
Hey, Humble Pine, I believe Classic Fusion still uses Solita. Unicos have in-house. Having said that, I think Hublot has the most comfortable rubber straps. Uh-oh.
Exactly. For a daily wear at 6 grand.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these. These old Hublots look really sexy, right? Look at that. With those little screws.
You can get these for like 2 grand.
Really? They
Yeah.
look sexy.
But they have another thing on the dial. It's called MDM Geneve. So I'm not sure what that is. Hublot MDM Geneve is how they mark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is Adrian hating them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the close-up, right?
Yeah. Tim G, you shouldn't follow Adrian for any watch advice.
So when was this video? What was the date of it?
This is
4 years ago?
2021, I think.
Yeah. So it's been a while since this whole thing happened.
Yeah.
It got 2.2 million views. This video went viral.
But he was an opportunistic because I think Nico started it before that.
He might have.
I think 2020 is when Nico started the whole Hublot hate, and this guy just tried to capitalize on it.
Yeah. Timmy, do you remember when he used to sell coffee beans? That shitty coffee beans?
I never tried the coffee, but I know that he sent a pouch to Oshin. Oshin made a video. Oshin included in the video, but Adrian never kind of thanked him formally in any way.
I mean, he got the free coffee, right?
I know, but if Oshin made a video, wouldn't you want to say, hey,
depends on
like
what
on
he said in the
Instagram,
video.
why wouldn't you want to make a post on Instagram and say, hey, check out Oshin's YouTube channel. Go watch this video he made about my beans. Why wouldn't you shout out your audience too? I don't know.
Go watch your beans on Ocean's channel.
It just seems like basic courtesy, but
Oh yeah, and I've got 2 NATO straps from Adrian. They're nice, but they were way overpriced. They are really nice though.
Yeah, man. Adrian is an opportunistic, guys. He will sell everything.
I mean, I don't hate that. I mean, everyone's out to make money, right? So,
yeah.
At the end of the day, it's business.
not everyone.
Yeah,
I mean,
look at
most
him,
smart
right?
people are.
Well, yeah.
Look at him, right? My man.
There you go. I'm doing everything I can to kill my channel so that I will make less money. I am actively doing things to discourage people from. I'm shooting myself in the foot here.
See, this sloppy shit on the dial is one of the
issues.
Yeah.
But
So this is on the underside of the seconds hand. The chronograph seconds hand. You see that? That's on the underside. You guys understand?
Yeah.
It's a reflection.
Yeah, you're saying it's the reflection on the on the polish of the hour hand or the minute.
Yeah,
hand.
well,
I think that's what he even
not
said.
only that, but look at the red. Look at the
Like
red.
it's rusted or something.
Look at where the red ends. Look at where the red.
pink and the red, yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? Are you really going to notice that? Probably.
No, you can't see it with the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it is interesting. It's a cool watch, by the way. Look at this.
Yeah, I think they're cool.
It is.
2 million views. God damn. Okay.
Tim, you'd
I
buy.
like the white towel. I like the white towel.
Yeah.
It looks good there.
Yeah, it's
It
actually
is good.
Yeah, they're not bad. I don't know.
Oh, and then look at this finish on this one.
That doesn't
Sexy,
look so bad.
right? Looks
That looks pretty
perfect.
good.
Looks nice.
Wow.
Tim, I found a Daytona for you. I think this will
Oh, yeah. Okay.
when you go to Miami next.
950,000. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, and on that note,
That's a Liberace watch right there.
good stuff, right? Did any of you guys watch that famous Paul Thorpe interrogation of Red Shovel video?
No.
I did.
No.
You did?
I did.
I highly recommend you guys go watch it. It is really fascinating. Send it to if you have a friend who's a psychiatrist. 4Ps watch community. If you have a friend who's a psychiatrist that wants to jump on the live stream, I would love to go through this with someone, a professional, and analyze this stuff. This is for the books, guys. All right, hit the upload button, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.